There we
Whoop
go.
whoop.
All
We're
right.
sorry, everyone, already.
Hey, that's my line.
He
Get
got
it.
it in my hair.
All right. Hi everybody. Welcome to our game today. Um so just to start recapping because that's all we really need to do at this point. After returning and getting some of you getting a good night rest after your last mission. Um Everyone kind of started the morning doing their thing and then were called for the debrief which did not go great. We did a group
Really?
debrief because everyone was on edge. The two agents that were debriefing you were just trying to do their jobs, and y'all were like, "No questions, everything. You guys are not genuine." And every time you checked, they were in fact just being genuine. Um, and
Don't be
then once they
suspicious. Don't
left,
be suspicious.
after they left, you guys as a group decided it was time to start snooping. Being that one of you has a connection to the informations division, you used that and found out a lot of information that you were not given yet. Until you tried to pull up some information on your lovely friend and now mentor officially,
Our, our
Sonny.
begrudging mentor.
Yep. And he decided instead of just denying you access, decided to meet you face to face to go, hey, what the hell? And he, for the first time since you've met him, was very straightforward, very chill, gave you all the information you asked for, and told you that if you would like to continue the essential lore drop, to just set up a day and time with him, and he will give you all the information he has um, on the agency. Otherwise, none of you were given any tasks or jobs to do. You were just given the day. The only one that has a commitment later on was Ava, who asked for permission to see the direwolf that you guys rescued from the city. Um, you were also told a lot about what Nico, the owner of the shop and the resident, what should I call him?
Workaholic.
Yeah, resident workaholic. That's a good one. Has done with the agency, including the memory altering technology and the fact that the last time he was this excited about a project was when he was able to alter, augment, and help uncripple agents who have been injured in the field. Um, that is where we left off. Sani had walked away to go get himself some lunch, and you guys were left to chill. So, unless one of you guys had something specific you were going to do, you guys were all just kind of chilling outside, making your calls.
Mm-hmm.
Max, I know for a fact, is now going to, again, unless someone says something, is going to go somewhere. He's just going to go, all right, I got some stuff to do and walk out. Or walk back
Mm-hmm.
inside, I should say. So, how about the rest of you?
Ileana's still under a charm spell, so or not
You're
a
not
charm
under
spell, a
a
calm
You're not under
charm.
a
emotion
charm
spell.
You're
spell.
under
You're
calm
under.
Yeah,
emotions.
Yeah, you
I
are
I
quite
corrected
calm.
myself.
Did you though?
Yeah, I did.
Ileana's having a time. She is exhausted and under the calm emotion spell.
She's just very overly caffeinated because she thinks that
And
that's
overly
what's gonna
caffeinated.
fix everything, and that's not it.
And right now, in her brain, the caffeine is insanely fighting both the exhaustion and the spell. So
Mm-hmm.
there's some shit there.
There's some shenanigans in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. How about the rest of you? What's on the docket right now? Don't all speak
Sony
up at
wishes
once.
Sony wishes to pretend he's still there and is trying to sneak away to get back to the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Um, Let me just grab my dice. Okay, just give me a sec to add up the numbers. My thick black glasses.
Can
and
I
my
make a
calculator.
perception check?
We'll see.
All right.
I just want to
Okay,
see if I notice.
I got a disadvantage. Do I need to roll again
Why do you have disadvantage?
because of my chainmail, or could my
Oh,
character take it
fair. Yes.
off?
So you have a second.
Good
You have to
looking
roll a
out.
second. You have a second die
I
to
hate
roll.
this. I hate this.
You decided
Good
on
looking
your
out
own, though.
though.
Thank you
Hey,
for your
I'm
honesty.
just. Yes, I'm trying to
Alright,
not be
let me
that guy from that
see.
one series.
I should have enough range.
All right.
Just be aware,
It's a
CJ, I
9.
might cut out because I'm just helping Abby bring some clothes over to our laundromat, which is across the hall. Like legit
Okay.
across the hall.
It's a 9.
A 9 total. All right.
Yeah.
So
Ah.
because of how low it is, you're definitely gonna try to sneak off. I'm not even gonna ask you to roll, Ileana. I'm just gonna ask everybody if anyone has a perception or a passive perception lower than a 9, which I don't think anyone
I
does.
don't think so. I
Well,
think ironically we're all pretty perceptive as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine is you said perception?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is
passive.
a 11.
Yeah. I'm very curious about that face. What's your passive perception, Ileana?
Ileana's is 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really thought
Yeah.
you were about to tell me no, it's a 6. Like,
Like I just barely catch it.
yeah. How about
Honestly,
Ava?
in Ileana's mind at this point, probably that would be what would happen.
Ava, what's your passive perception?
Oh, my passive is 12.
12. Yeah, so all of
Mhm.
you see Sony trying to sneak off. Is anyone gonna do anything about it, or are you just gonna let him go?
Can I just follow him?
So
Sure.
Can I sneak behind him? See where
Roll me a stealth check.
yes, Ava.
And being the rogue, I would hope you would just like
oh my
disappear.
god.
21. Okay. So not only do you get to follow him without him noticing, the entire group just misses the fact that you walk out with him. So you guys are outside in the middle of the trees. How you did this, I'll never know. But Ava just goes, bye, and
Like,
disappears
"Peace
into the shadows. And, you know, once you're inside, that's one thing, because you're, like, ducking behind people, sitting around walls, things of that nature. But the two of you head off to the workshop. As you get there, as always, Nico is at his desk furiously running through his notes.
Okay. Sony goes to his station, realizing how long this is going to take, and he might need something as soon as possible. He redesigns the rifle and sketches it into a module for his pistol.
Okay, roll me an intelligence check, please.
Rolling. God damn. Oh my
Didn't
god.
sound
Please give
promising.
me a bonus. Give me a bonus, please. Where's intelligence?
Oh, you should definitely have an intelligence bonus.
The bonus is with the boxes with the circle underneath it, right?
I'm sorry?
It's the boxes that says int, and underneath that's a plus number, and
Yes.
underneath that that's the. Yeah, I got 0, and I
Mhm.
rolled a 2, so
Oh. So with an intelligence check of 2, you are going to take the design for the rifle that you're already working on, crumple it up, throw it out, and just go, okay, time to start anew. You take out the new fresh piece of paper, you put the pen down, and you go, I don't know about that. And it's going to
Fuck.
take you a while. You're basically going to have writer's block for the moment.
fuck me.
Ava, what are you doing now that you followed into the lab? What are you doing in there? In your stealthy ways.
Just gonna snoop around until someone noticed me.
Well, with a 21, it's gonna take a while.
I might, if I get bored, I might just. You know when someone surprises you and puts their head on your shoulder?
Yes.
I'm just gonna do that to Sony. And just
How?
like.
Just because you rolled over a 20, how long would you wait before surprising him?
A few minutes, and then
Oh, even longer.
and make sure that he doesn't have anything in his hands before I do that.
Okay. So, because you are now going to interact with him, now that you're going to interact with him, Sonya, I need a perception check. Reed, I got your text. I need a stealth check from you if you're going to do this.
Okay.
You got it. Give me a second.
12 plus perception. Give me a sec. Oh damn.
I can wait a little.
I got 17.
17. Okay, unfortunately, it's high. It's just not as close as it needs to be for you to notice before she puts her head on your shoulder. So you will be a little surprised. Like, you start to get the writer's block, you start to get frustrated, and all of a sudden, a chin touches your shoulder. But also,
Oh.
at the same time, we're going to backtrack a little bit. As you guys left the outside clearing, Killian is going to just... what's the word? He's going
there.
to... I'm sorry?
He's going to be there.
He just struts along behind you guys, nonchalantly. Ileana, you'll just see Killian just walking behind them like, yeah, okay, I'm going. By the time you get to the workshop, I'm pretty sure both of you would know that Killian is there. Killian doesn't know that Ava's there, but you guys get in there. Killian, then I actually have to know, once you got into the workshop, being that they would know that you're there, what are you doing?
I'm just going to stare creepily.
Just gonna sit in the corner
I'm
and
just
watch?
going to exist.
Fair. Okay.
Ileana would have seen that, like, Killian go sauntering after them and would have just sighed and followed as well.
Oh my god.
She has nothing better to do.
Bro, can we just let Sony do his thing? Like, why is this the
I mean,
tension
no
on
one's
him?
stopping you. No one's stopping you. They just
I-
followed you to watch.
Like, bruh.
You don't know what I'm doing down there.
So, well,
You
okay,
have
if
an
you
hour or
followed,
two to kill, buddy. So
If you-
yeah.
if you followed, right now we have the workshop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sony's at his desk. He's chilling. He's doing his thing, just trying to figure out how he's gonna make this design work. Unless
Mhm.
you're stealthing in, they know you're
No.
there. We got Killian sitting in a corner, just watching creepily. Ava finally shows herself after a few minutes and scares everybody, or surprises everybody. What are you
Mhm.
doing, Ileana, while you're in the shop?
I would purposely go sit in relative distance to where Killian is, further away from Sony and Ava. And I am going to try and figure out the rest of that archive tab
Okay.
while I'm sitting there. And one of the files that I want to look at is my own
Okay.
for the agent files, because I know now that it alerts everybody to the agency when you access the file. I want to know what mine says.
I would like you to roll an investigation check because you are looking
Okay.
through. In the
Sorry,
meantime,
If you roll,
go ahead.
Meg, if
Sam.
you roll 20, Meg, I swear to God, if you roll 20, I will be very mad.
She's not looking into you. Why?
No, I know, but
Um,
I'm just really mad about my next freaking 2 roll.
Oh, it's okay. You'll be okay. I promise. Investigation, 18 total.
Okay. 18 total. So
Mhm.
you will remember exactly how to navigate through to get back to the agent's files. As you pull up your own file, you will not be met with the same countermeasures because it is you So
Right.
your file opens, and you will see one note file, which
Oh,
is
shit.
basically it's a note page that says your name, your race, your what's the I am losing words so much today. Oh my god. It'll
It's the
say
day,
the
man.
it really is. It'll say the abilities that you've shown so far. You know that you're a fighter, that you're and I don't mean
Mhm.
class fighter. I mean like the fact that you're scrappy. Um,
Mhm.
there will be a little leadership note with a question mark at the end,
It's horrifying.
and underneath there is going to be a little icon that says pending underneath, and it's got like one of those loading bar circles underneath it, so it looks like
Mhm.
this file is unfinished. They're still gathering information, and I mean you haven't been there that long, so they really haven't collected a lot of information on you just yet. Um,
Got it.
as for Sony, back to you. Um, your entire team just followed you, and you have writer's block. So, can I ask, what would you do about this? Are you going to focus on what you're doing and see if you can move past it, or like how are you handling yourself right now?
Can I re-roll again for intelligence
Nope.
or no? Okay, I look. Okay, Sony turns back to his team and is like, "Don't you guys have anything else to do?"
No.
Nope.
No.
What you working
I
on?
mean,
Maybe we can
yeah.
give ideas.
Seeing how we are like doing other side projects involving with this agency, like wouldn't you guys want to explore other places? I mean, the amount of rooms this place have, like we seem to all conjoin into one this room for some reason.
Are you
Just
trying to
wanted-
get rid of us?
I'm not trying to get rid of you. I'm just very curious to why I'm the center of attention now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Prince. Are you so upset by that?
Oh, I'm so,
Go ahead. I dare you.
I'm
Aren't
sorry.
you also a prince?
No.
Killian, aren't you supposed to be in the mess hall with a bunch of other emo kids that you're supposed to be with? Oh wait, that's in high school.
I've been in high school in about 200 years.
What's high school?
Yeah, we had Vampire High School.
So
They
as
have
you
Turn the
guys-
separate
story
high
into
schools.
Monsters Inc.
Oh god. So as you guys start bickering back and forth, Nico's gonna pick his head up and go, "I'm sorry, what are you all doing in my workshop?"
First off, it's our workshop. You just happen to be the main honcho here.
Excuse me, no, I own all the equipment and this room. So it is my workshop. I allow Sony to be in here. You are his team, therefore I can't say no. And you are agents technically, but at the same time, why are you here interrupting our work?
I'm not interrupting your work. In fact, I'm over here doing my own thing. See, Killian, look.
The
She
bickering,
shows you the phone.
the bickering is very distracting.
Nico, have you eaten today?
Yes, I had a bagel
When?
Like,
Oh, just a bagel.
3 hours ago.
Nico.
I have work to do. I have very important work to do.
Nico, and you know what's a very good thing? Being able to get your work done while you're still alive.
I am running at peak efficiency right now. Thank you.
Maybe to
Give
the
it up,
grave.
Nico. He's just trying to get a ride out of you. Just ignore him.
No,
like
I'm
I
literally
always
trying to
do.
tell him how to survive.
He's literally working like I am, off of just fumes and caffeine.
Yeah, you should probably fix that.
Yes.
Get a sandwich or
Oh,
whatever you.
I'm sorry.
humanoids
Are
eat.
you? Did wait. Are you telling me that you are
Nico,
not
if you
running at
really
peak
don't know
efficiency?
that, I'm always running at peak efficiency.
not you? He's pointing directly at Ileana, because she specifically compared the two of their mindsets right now.
Oh God, no.
I'm sorry, what was that, sir?
Are you not running at peak efficiency right now? What's why? What's the deal?
Oh, when you come across odd paradigm shifts and existential crisis. It just does great things to your mind. Also, I don't know how long this calm emotion spell is supposed to work, but
You'll probably start freaking out in the next 10 minutes.
that is not reassuring at all. Thank you. And I
welcome.
wasn't freaking out earlier. I was just.
Ileana, what would you call that then?
It wasn't really a freak out, though, wasn't it? Would you classify it as a freak out?
Panic attack?
You're not wrong. Maybe I don't know. I've never. Well, that's a lie.
Panic attack,
I have experienced
anxiety,
those.
existential dread.
So, Ileana, I'd like you to make a perception check real quick.
Okay. Okay, perception. Oh, I get a bonus on that. How do you feel about a spicy 5?
Excellent, because I rolled a 19.
Your phone.
So as you've turned your attention towards Killian and are now going back and forth with him, Nico has stood up, reached for something in his drawer, come to you, and slapped it on your neck.
What in the fuck, Nico? Because I swear to
And-
Christ.
As you start talking, your entire body feels rejuvenated, calm, and your point of exhaustion is gone.
I don't know what you did, but I want some of that. Can I have that in real life, CJ?
I wish.
The be-all
Nico.
anxiety cure.
Right?
First of all, thank you. Second of all, is it just a running theme with all of the department heads where
I
they
forgot
just
about
decide to
the
come up and
hospital
do
scene.
things to you without asking you first? The only person who has asked me any consent has been Sani so far, and that was because he was in the middle, he was witnessing the whole freak out. So, what the fuck?
And Nico's gonna just walk back to his desk while you're
Oh.
talking and sit down. He's gonna go, honestly, it would have been a waste of time to just ask. So I figured I'd just do it and deal with it
Always
later as I'm
should ask
working.
consent, my guy.
Basically,
Otherwise
what
it's
I did
bad.
was that is a prototype I've been working on because everyone keeps getting on my case about overworking and staying too late in the lab. So I developed this chip to basically get rid of any repercussions of not sleeping the night before. It is a prototype, so I don't know how long that chip is gonna last, but we'll see.
So you
So
tested
when I-
something on her.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, this is Jordy.
How is it that not in one department, but now 2 out of everyone here, I am the only thing that is being tested on anything?
I'm gonna just wave my hand at you. Hi.
Sony's
What
just
the fuck
gonna
is
like.
that supposed to
avoid.
mean?
You realize they use me as a guinea pig a lot, right?
No! Have you gotten chips stuck in your neck and samples taken off of you?
Not yet.
Yes.
What?
You realize that when the humans found out there's vampires that actually exist, they didn't care about all the other fantasy creatures of their universe existing. They're like, oh, a vampire? Let's take samples of him.
So wait, hold on. Was this when we all ended up at the hospital after New York, or was this some other type of witch hunt that you
To
were a
be
part
fair,
of?
To be fair, you were told that more tests were run on Killian when you guys were in the hospital because he didn't have a heartbeat. He was a little that they couldn't figure it out, so he was poked and prodded like 3 times.
Left,
as long
right,
as you
and
guys.
center.
Yeah. So technically, yes, he does know the feeling.
If more so, sometimes.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. You've been alive how long now?
It would take 500 years.
Oh, sweet gods above. I'm pretty sure you're
I
the same
honestly-
age as my own father? That's weird.
I won't
that
lie
just
to you,
got really
Ileana. I
weird.
lost count after about 300.
Lost count
All right,
at
just
300.
that's because I might get disconnected because I'm doing the moving the
Yeah.
laundry with Abby.
Mhm.
So
Huh.
Nico will now look at Ileana and go, "So, can we just keep the volume down a little bit? Let me focus on my work. Sony, I don't know what you're doing over there, but if you're here to work, then do the work. If not, you can go somewhere else, whatever. As long as I get my work done, I don't care." And his
I'm gonna-
nose goes straight back into his notebook.
He's right on one thing. I'm gonna need to take 5. Sony then proceeds to head out.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Yes.
Why
yes.
don't I have a great idea? Why
No, I
don't
don't
we
like
go
this
bother?
idea.
You didn't even hear it yet, sweet boy. You didn't hear it yet. Relax.
I feel like it's involved with me for some reason.
I
Not
just
everything's about you, Prince.
I just think we all need another bonding moment.
A spa
Maybe we
day.
can go. Oh, I honestly miss those. Haven't had one in at
Have
least
you ever
50
been to a
years.
blood spring, Ileana? Rejuvenating and tasty.
I'm gonna say no. Anyway, my idea was to go and see how Daisy's doing, actually.
Oh, that's a. Oh, then. Well, now that you mention it, no.
Oh, but you had such a moment.
Yeah, I don't think I actually came off as a good sport when I met her. So maybe we could go somewhere else. Hey,
While
Tony.
Excuse
talking,
you?
Sonny, while you're talking, Ava has your hands in hers and just making you follow her to the
Roll me a
Yes!
persuasion check, Ava.
Sony tries to reflect and say,
Well,
no,
hold on,
no,
hold on.
no.
Persuasion.
Persuasion,
Oh, I have a +4. Let's see.
Ava.
Can I? Like, what's the opposite?
16.
A what? I'm sorry, Ava. What was it?
16.
16. So
What's the
I'm
opposite?
gonna-
How can I reflect this?
Shut
Like,
up
resist
and follow
this?
us.
I would like you. I have to think about this. I've never had someone contest a persuasion check. Hold on. Let me look at what you could do, because I'm not sure, buddy.
Now, there might be the word no.
Yeah,
I'm no expert on
but
this,
with
but-
her. Hold on.
Not
So
asking
here's what
permission,
I'll
I can
do.
just ask.
Here's what I'll
Follow
do.
me.
Sam, roll me an insight. Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Okay, dice. Come on.
Come on, Sam.
Come
we're trying to
on,
get you,
Dice.
we're trying to
Colors.
get you a
We
lady
have
friend.
very
Don't fight
nice.
us.
10 plus 3, 13.
Unfortunately, you do not see through her persuasion. So you
What did
are
she roll? What did she roll
begrudgingly
again?
Motherfucker,
What's
that
16.
persuasion
16.
is in big ass quotation marks.
Fuck.
So you are begrudgingly now following Ava. Not to your own will, like you're just like, oh. But
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll do all the talking.
oh boy.
Oh lord, I gotta see this one.
So
Nico, you want some popcorn for this show?
get out.
I hate you, Nico.
Love you too, Bat Boy. And that as you guys start walking out of the lab, you're gonna hear the little homunculus man, Jeff, come out.
Ah,
He's gonna
Miss
run
Jeff.
out and he's gonna go, "What in the hell just happened?"
Nico
don't
doesn't
worry
even
about
care
it, dear.
about him.
No,
oh,
no,
sweetie,
no, no,
don't
no.
worry about it. It's no big deal.
I haven't seen Nico look up from that notebook, and somehow you all just caught his attention. How'd you do it?
Jeff, I'm gonna teach
Oh,
you a
you
very
just-
good secret. Annoy the hell out of him.
Or just have someone to actively discuss and banter things, and suddenly he's all interested in what's going on.
Just say
Ugh.
you have a focused mindset, and suddenly he cares.
You see, I
Or-
can't bother him, because if I do, he just, sends me back.
Poofs.
That means he doesn't love
Yeah.
you.
Yikes.
Oh no, he does. He
Killian.
loves me enough that he made me.
Aww.
Killian, that was so mean.
Bruh. Even I'd
All
say
right.
that's uncalled for.
Listen,
Oh, you're
I
one to
have
talk.
I have a favor to ask you all.
Go on.
Yeah, sure.
I was the one that got him out of his funk the last time. And technically, there's still remnants of it, drifting about. Every once in a while, I don't even want to talk about what he was doing. But he doesn't seem to respond to it anymore. If you guys, at some point, could get him out of this and back to the other Nico, I would very much appreciate it.
I will consider
Hmm.
this.
Especially you, Sony. If you're gonna be working here with us, it would be better for you if he had a fresh mind, so he could help you with some of these things.
Listen, man. Like, as a man of passion, I am doing, I don't know I don't know him well enough to get him what he's in right now. So, it may be a while, but I'll do my best.
All right, we'll hop to it, and he'll turn around and just go back to
Well,
what he was
hop
doing.
to it, he says.
And you guys will exit
mean-
and head to the elevator.
He is a small man. Makes sense.
Fair. He's a homunculus dwarf.
It's racist.
Guys, I don't see the real necessary of I should be going there. I mean, don't you need information, Ileana? I mean, can't you just go and
You.
chat
Yeah, but we
with her
need
instead?
you there, buddy.
You know, first of all, I will have you know that I am a delight, and the fact that you do not want to hang out with me is a little insulting. First of
No,
all,
it's
second
not.
of all,
It's not. It's
Prince,
not that I
you can
don't
keep
want
it
to hang
down.
out.
You guys are gonna keep playing that card, huh?
Yes.
It's not that I don't want to hang out with you. It's just I don't think it's a good idea for me and Daisy to meet right now.
Or you're a pussy.
Shut the hell up. Go back to Hot Topic, you emo shit.
So answer is yes.
hold
Let's go.
on. Who knows? She might actually be able to inspire the next weird creation to that gun that you have. Who knows? Still think it's worth a shot. She might even have records of other weapons that have been kind of weirdly created that might help you. And didn't you say you needed a walk?
I have been meaning to ask where what the orc had when we fought him, so we can get a location or any leads to where he got the hard light device.
Well, I don't know anyone better to give you that information but Daisy.
Well, can't you just get it for me? You know?
Ileana, I would like you to roll me a
Oh.
persuasion with advantage. That was the best line right there. Literally tied it
you.
all together.
Hold
Can I
on.
roll another insight?
No, she not 20'd you, bro.
Hold on, I didn't roll with advantage yet.
There's no
Hold
need to
on.
get higher.
There's no need.
I wanted to see if I got 2 natural 20s.
If you got a second nat 20, Sony would zombie walk himself there by himself.
Meg,
Hold
I
on,
am
hold on,
really
hold on.
irritated right now.
Now. Yo, what are you gonna
So-
do? You rolled a 2 on your intelligence, man. The least you can do is just have fun with this.
So, Sony,
Damn it.
the thought of being able to go to the information department and research the hard light technology and what weapons have been through before has now caught your attention, and you know that moving forward, maybe a little bit more information in your head might help you moving forward.
Very well.
get- And get
So-
this, I can also help you, which maybe if we all do it, we can all find the information a little faster, get you back down to the lab. How does that sound?
Fair enough.
So, as
That's a
you
good boy.
guys go to the elevator and make your way down to the making your way to the information department, you will come in and you will see Daisy, computer on her left with her left hand typing, and with her right hand is going to grab an apple out of a giant basket of apples that is now
Oh.
sitting on her desk. And you remember that you were told by Sani not half an hour ago
Mhm.
that she is now obsessed with apples.
Ah, Daisy, you make an old elf proud.
Oh, hi! And she just stands up immediately and sees all you guys and goes, I didn't expect you guys back here today. How can I help you?
Well, dear, that's the best thing about having friends now is we just pop in.
Wait, we're friends? And her eyes light the hell up.
Well, I'd like to think so. I've been stuck with these guys for over a month. Ava excluded. I actually enjoy Ava's company. Neither here nor there. We've all been stuck together, forced to work together, and we've kind of formed a friendship. So you're the only person who's actually been halfway decent to us here.
Oh well, of course. I mean, you kind of worked here with me, so how could I not be nice to you and try to give you what you need? Speaking
That's
of
true.
which, a flag came up on my computer a little while ago saying that you were looking into agents.
I may or may not have been trying to figure out how that whole situation worked because we hadn't really discussed it.
Well, you didn't
So
ask.
that was me just, figuring it out as I went.
Well, next time you could just ask me. I'll show you how things work.
That is true. However, I don't think you would have enjoyed the version of me that you got earlier this morning. So,
Okay.
It
Well,
was really
just-
crazy. She's back to normal now. It's fine.
I was cranky?
A little bit, but so was I.
Oh, I'm sorry. Really, truly, I am. I wasn't meaning to be cranky. Anyway, that's not why we're here.
as you say
Um,
that, Daisy's gonna grab an apple and like two-handed, like really softly, like offer it to you and go, "Will this help?"
Actually, yes. And I'm going to take it.
Okay.
Because I would be stupid to not take anything from Daisy.
So
The poor girl.
Daisy's gonna look at all of you and go, "So, is there anything you need, or anything I can help you find, or are you just here to say hi?"
Well, a little bit of both, actually. Yes, we are here to say hi, but also Sony actually has a project that he's working on. Sony?
Oh, were you working on
yeah,
a project?
yeah, turns. Yeah, I. Hey, Ileana, don't you want something first? Ladies first and all that.
Oh, no, sweetheart, we're here for you. Please
Did you say
make my day.
so?
Yeah, there's something I want to ask you after.
No.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, Sony internally says this in his mind. Oh my god!
So Daisy,
No.
as you look over at her, is blushing beyond belief. She's
Sony is as well, like scheming hot as well.
Ileana, seeing both of their faces, is going to take pity on them. Daisy, what we're looking for is Sony had brought back an artifact from one of our first missions, and it's been an obsessive compulsive thing for Nico the last few days. And in order to speed up the process a little bit, we were wondering if you had any information on what was it called again, Sony?
I love the awkward laugh.
Sony, sweetheart, hi.
Hard
Hi,
light.
it's
It's
me.
hard light.
Heartlight. Yes, that's the word. Do you know where we would be able to find any information about Heartlight technology or
So
history,
as you-
anything you have?
As you turn back from looking at Sony to ask the question, you're gonna see Daisy's face is more pale than normal. Did you say Nico is working on this?
He's just trying to figure out how it works based on the technology that Sony had found.
The last time Nico got really involved in a project, he ran through my records and left everything in a big mess, and I couldn't talk to him, and he was so loud and aggressive,
That's
and
why we are
Oh, no,
here
no.
and he is not.
Yes.
but that
Also, if
means
he does that to
he's-
you again, you let me know.
Please tell us.
Motherfucker
Okay.
put a fucking chip in my neck, so it's only fair that he gets some slaps himself.
Um, you're gonna see her calm down a little bit, and she's gonna go, okay, maybe it's better I give you the information. Just if I help you find it here, can you tell him that you have the information? This way he doesn't come running to me, please.
Ileana's gonna take her hand and just go, absolutely. Absolutely. I would love nothing more than to tear him away from what he's doing.
Okay. And she's gonna sit down, full focus on her computer, and her hands are gonna fly across that keyboard. You're gonna see her just go nuts. And a few seconds later, she's gonna look at you and go, "Okay, if you turn around, and three sections down, there should be a console about weaponry and its origins. And if you look under hard light, it should have something, because this is relatively new, but we've seen it before, so it should be over there."
Daisy, you are a lovely peach, and she's gonna hold the apple up as like a thank you and walk directly to where she had directed them, while also taking Sony's arm to drag him away. She's not giving you a choice.
Thanks.
So she's going to stare down at her feet and go, You're welcome, Sony," and then sit straight back down and start working again. Ava and Killian, are you guys following, or are you staying up at the front with Daisy? Ava, Killian.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I
Go ahead.
I think Ava would send Ileana a message for
Okay.
when she has the time to read it. And
I'm so excited.
probably start making her way towards the cafeteria where Sunny was
Oh.
Making her way.
going.
Okay. So Ava's leaving.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. I'm assuming Reed can't hear me right now, so we'll
Yeah.
As of right now, Killian's just creepily walking around the front of the information department. So for Ava and Sony, as you get over to the console that Daisy pointed you to, which one of you is going to be accessing it and looking at the information?
So, do you
First,
think
check.
that I was going to say, do you think you can do that? Because she's a person, you could just talk to her.
Look, Eliana, I don't know what your experience is with feelings. I'm not saying anything mean. I'm just clearing. I'm not saying anything mean. I haven't
No,
been
say it.
interacting. I just haven't interacted well with other girls, to say for a fact.
Let me give you the most sound advice that I could probably ever give you, Sony. When you look at people as if they're people and not that they're boys or girls, it all falls apart and becomes much easier. Yeah,
Fair
do
enough.
I get a sick satisfaction out of both of you? Absolutely. It
Yeah,
is
thank you
like
for that, by
candy
the
for
way.
me. Oh, you're so welcome. But if we didn't do this to you, like, if we didn't do this to you, I would be incredibly bored. And bored me is just not a fun me, and bored me gets into trouble. So
Fair enough.
I'm messing with you, Sony. It's okay.
No,
Listen, like I said, when you talk to people as people and just take out the gender role completely, it makes things much easier. Speaking
No,
from
that's
experience. Also, have you met me? I am not a people person.
no. I didn't mean because of gender. It's just like I never interacted. Love is a fickle thing with me, kind of.
Oh, darling. Love is just endorphins and chemicals in your brain. That's all it is. Really. if you think about
just-
it. I mean, if you're breaking it down to a scientific level, but you could try to just become friends first.
That's the thing. I'm not a
Mhm.
really a good person to be with.
And on that note, we cut out to Max. Max, what are you up to?
God, this couch is heavy.
So, what department would you have tried to steal that from?
Oh boy, that's a great question. What sort of departments would have a movable couch?
I think the lounge probably would.
Oh yeah, then I'll take it from there.
Okay, so you take it from the lounge.
Oh, yeah.
Can you roll me a stealth check with disadvantage?
Don't have my D&D Beyond up.
Stealth with disadvantage. What a way to come into the session, huh?
This let's see. I rolled on the die an 8. I think I have a +6 for stealth. Let me just double check. I haven't even pulled up my sheet yet.
That's fine. Cause I'm just telling you now. You just walked into the break room, and there are agents chilling and like getting coffee in there, and you just come in and like start moving the couch.
Yeah, I have a +6, so it's 14.
14. Wow. Okay, that's close enough that I actually have to roll this to see if anyone notices you. Oh, I rolled a 5 on the die. Nobody is looking at you.
Yeah,
As you-
and like I'm literally just like just picking it up from one side.
Oh, I love it.
Just
So
jumping
you,
out.
so you get the couch out the door and down the hall, and almost in the elevator before an agent finally looks at you and goes, what are you doing?
Remodeling.
Eldritch Blast.
Remodeling.
My couch now.
Okay. Why the break room couch? It's like my favorite couch.
I couldn't find any others.
You could- Okay.
Do you know
Um,
a spare room that has extra furniture?
No, but I know we can like materialize furniture.
I
If you
beg your
ask.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, how do you think we got all this furniture?
IKEA?
No. After that first incident with the shelves, Daisy was not happy. That thing fell apart so fast.
Told you. The hoop's large, never the frigate. Sorry.
So, did you need more furniture? Like, if you tell us what you need, I could probably, if you go to Nico, actually, he's probably the guy to go to. He has all the tech you'd need, and then he could probably put it in order for you.
Okay, and I'll drag back the couch to the break room.
I would say that
Wallow
this
in
guy
your shame.
this guy probably helps you out this time. So instead of scratching up the floors, he picks up the other side.
Perfect, because Max has a strength of 9.
I'm aware, Mr. Sorlock. Okay.
Hey,
So
I can at least talk my way out of trouble, but physically moving furniture is a little daunting.
I'm still blown away at the fact that you were able to get this thing down the hall without anyone noticing.
I mean, I'll be honest. I rolled a 15 and an 8.
Oh my god.
That was the die rolls.
So if it wasn't disadvantaged, you might have had a 21 and made it back to your room.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
So close. But instead, then I will. I'm gonna write a list up, and I will
Okay.
go to Nico eventually.
Okay. So as you're writing your list up, we go back to the informations department.
Mhm.
So again, I say, which one of you is accessing the console to see what information has been pulled up?
Sony goes first.
Sony walks up to the console,
Mhm.
and well, first off, roll me your investigation check, please.
All
Can
right.
I give him advantage?
If you are helping him out, yes.
Yes. Yes,
Well,
I am helping him.
Here's my question to Sony, and this is an
Yes.
honest question, an RP question. If you are at this console and Ileana is over your shoulder trying to help you and point out things, would Sony accept that help or ask her to back up? I need to know this RP wise.
Seeing how, okay, RP wise, shit.
Mhm.
He would ask her to back up. Honestly speaking.
That's what I
All
thought.
right, all right. No problem. By all means, I'll be here if you need me. And she's gonna lean against the shelf and just watch with a shit-eating grin on her face.
So roll your roll for investigation.
Oh my god. Hey, you know what, Ileana? Can I actually get some help here?
There it is. There's the character development. Yes, roll again.
Sweet boy, I would love to do nothing more. And she's going to help you.
Roll again.
But I'm afraid I'm busy. Sorry.
Oh my god.
What was the second roll?
19.
Yeah, I know. You see what happens when you ask for help. And is that straight on the die 19, or is this total?
Yeah, straight on the die 19. I have no bonuses for
Oh,
investigation.
right. Okay. So with a 19, the two of you get into the weapons information, and you go all the way down to Hardlight. And what the agency has on Hardlight is when the bridge was opened, and the heads of each side met together to talk similarities and technology, Hardlight was brought up from the other side, and what they had given is that Hardlight is a relatively new technology that requires a large power source and enough direction to be able to warp this energy into the things that they need. Now, typically, each device can only work with one shape, because the way things have to be built, it has to be specifically done in a way that molds what you're looking for. So one Hardlight device cannot make everything. It can only make the one. But it is, like I said, it's still relatively new. So the only things that have been made so far have been very basic tools and weaponry. So like tool sets like what's it called? Thieves' tools or carpenter's tools or things like that. That's how it started. And then it was integrated into the military, where things like daggers, swords, axes were then built again to try to save on supplies and metals. It does say only simple weapons were made, and if you guys remember, it was a great axe that was used from the orc that you guys fought. And that is all you will find at the moment.
Looking through the information, DM, would there be any note of any main names that are associated with the invention of Hardlight, or like names associated with those projects?
No, only because these notes had come from the meeting. And so that information was not really given. It was just a matter of, hey, this is what we have. But now
Mhm.
that I think about it, Ileana, please roll me a history check.
Oh,
And then
okay.
Sony, you had started to talk. Did you have something?
I know, like, is that everything it says, or is there more information we
That
haven't
is
seen yet?
everything that it says that you can find.
Mhm. So in total, I have a 19. It was 15 on the die plus 4.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, say that again. Reed just texted me saying that he's going to be gone longer because something happened over there. So I'll be
No,
taking
no
over
worries.
Killian for a bit.
I rolled a 19 history check total.
Okay. So, Ileana, you, for the first time since this has happened, will remember back before you crossed over that the specific place you trained, some of the higher ups had weaponry that was basically hard light technology. You weren't sure. You weren't sure at the time because you didn't know of the technology. But some of the higher ups in the place that you trained, the monks would have bracelets where their staffs and melee weapons would be summoned from their wrists from these weird contraptions that you had never seen before, and you never really questioned it because of the things that you were taught, because of the skill level that you knew of, and it's only hitting you now, the comparisons.
I share this information with Sony.
So, Sony, you were just told that Ileana has witnessed, not held, but witnessed hard light before.
any chance you're still in touch with these monks?
Well, I mean, I can certainly still use my contact that is still there, hopefully. If they didn't try to follow me. Because I left there in a rush. So I heard the portal opened up and I fucked off, basically. So the upper ups probably wouldn't want to divulge information to me, but I can certainly reach out to my contact and see if maybe she has any information.
You don't have to if it causes you more trouble. If anything.
Oh, sweetheart, we're past that. It doesn't matter. I'd rather find out what this information is because, for whatever reason, there are now operatives in a slave trade using this technology. That, in the wrong hands in general, is not a great idea. So, I'd much rather risk getting in contact, which ironically I had already started getting in contact with them, but that's neither here nor there. I'll add that to my note that I started writing, and we'll see what they have to say.
Thank you, Ileana. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
See, now, getting back to our other thing now, Sony, sweetheart. See how you talk to me? That's all you have to do, sweetheart. That's it. That's all you need. Build a friendship, and then wherever life takes you, and let it happen.
Well, I just can't do that right away, Elena. It's complicated for me.
I didn't say jump in the sack with her, sweetheart. I did not say that.
No.
What I'm saying... Frankly, Sony, it takes certain people to do that kind of thing. I did not think you were that type of person. And again, like I said, I'm not telling you to jump in her bed. What I am telling you is, relax. I know that you're not that type of person. You, frankly, are the only one of us probably that is good, other than Patty, that I don't foresee that's happening. So anyway, neither here nor there. My point being is just act natural. You act natural with us, and we're having a whole conversation, although I know I'm making you uncomfortable. Am I making you uncomfortable, Sony? And she's gonna get up real close to you.
He's just stammering, like,
So, and she'll back off a little bit.
Oh.
My point being, I'm not saying jump in the sack with anybody. I'm saying establish friendships and relationships and then see where it takes you on the great beyond. Okay?
How do I know if I just won't end up hurting her?
Well, that's the risky thing, sweetheart. It's one of those things where you just don't know. And frankly, I think at this point, it all depends. It's not really up to you. It's also up to her. What I suggest doing is not taking the choice away from other people. You make your choice. If it happens to be the same choice that she makes, then awesome, wonderful. You take it step by step. If it ends up being a different choice, then that's that. But don't miss out on good things just because you're scared.
I'm not scared. I'm just.
Life lessons with Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm not scared, Ileana. I'm just still.
I would like to
Reading on
insight
the pad.
check you.
Oh my fucking god! Really? I thought we were having a moment.
Now,
You
Sam,
don't actually
because I
say
know
that.
exactly what you're referring to, I want to see what her role is, and
I
I
wanna-
will.
It's
I wanna
dangerous, man.
reflect.
I'm rolling really good tonight.
I want to. Like, how do I find
an
an insight?
Well, you'll see.
Insight. How does a dirty 20 sound?
Fucking
Sam, roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god! Come on, baby. You have beautiful colors, and I like your shapes. Please offer me something good. I fucking hate you. I am going to chew you out after this.
What was the number?
It was a 6 + 5, 11.
Okay, so here's
That's not bad.
here's the deal, because you're not lying.
Mhm.
I know exactly what you're referring to, Sony. So basically, Ileana, what you are gonna see as you're insight checking for like the 8th time in this one day, Sony is being sincere. He's just got something in his head that's really keeping him at bay. So yes, he actually is like something genuinely is keeping his worry, but he's not lying to you. He's not like trying to deflect. He is telling the truth.
Ileana just takes that information and puts it in the back of her head for later.
And as you do that, Ava!
Hey.
So you made it all the way down to the cafeteria.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you said you're looking for Sani, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you walk into the cafeteria, you take a quick scan of the place. It's definitely a little later than lunchtime, so it's a little thinner crowd. There's still a decent number, but your Tabaxi friend is definitely noticeable. He's very social, very loud. And you see him right dead center in the middle of the room, basically sitting on the table, just talking to anyone that walks by that'll listen. Like the social butterfly he is.
Alright. I feel like Ava would go and grab something like a cookie and just sit by him.
Same table across from him. How close are we thinking?
Oh, same table.
Okay, so you go and grab yourself a cookie, which there is a whole basket of cookies up there. Nice, soft ones, but they almost like freshly baked because it's getting later in the evening.
Nice.
And or the afternoon, it's not evening yet. and you get over to him. And as you walk up and sit down, he'll look at you and go, "Ah, Ava, what does your team need now? What's up?"
Well, my team, I don't know. I mean, you told me you'd tell me more about Wolfie Boy.
Ah, I thought I had another hour or so. Okay.
Yeah. But
Just
I
decided you
wanted,
couldn't wait, huh?
I wanted a snack, so I came by.
Okay. Okay. And
Can
you
wait.
see he's got some food next to him. There's not much left, but he's definitely got a little bit left. And he's just gonna take another big bite of his sandwich. And he's just like, "All right, listen. I'll tell you this. Dog's fine. He's a dire wolf, for God's sake. He's a tough cookie. No pun intended." Points directly in your hand at the cookie.
Okay.
And he's gonna go, "Listen. I don't know what connection you had with this dog, but the agency is training him up to be the first of our animal division, because it seems to have trust in us now for whatever you guys did. So that is very, very helpful. So I'm sure, being the one that helped out, I'm sure they'll let you see him, but don't get familiar."
What do you mean by don't get familiar?
I saw that, Andrew. Nice. um, as in, once the dog is trained up and starts going on missions, he's not a pet.
Okay.
You know, so he's not yours to come see all the time. So, you know, he might be out on a mission. He may be transferred somewhere to help a team that's working a case. Who knows? You know, so don't get too attached.
Cool.
And he's gonna look at you like so nonchalantly. He's like, "All right, you know what?" And he's gonna take the last bite of his sandwich and go, "All right, I'll lead you there now. You don't strike me as the kind of person that would be doing this for any stupid reason. So let's go."
All right.
And he's gonna lead you down to the animal control center, which is down in the atrium behind the staircase. You've actually seen this door once before. It's how you followed them in the first time. And he will open the door with his badge and allow you in and bring you down a long stretched hallway, which leads to what you would assume is the back of the building.
Mhm.
But as he opens the door, you see a whole new like outdoor section. Like this, it's definitely it doesn't look like what the back of the cabin outside looks like.
Okay.
And you will see there is a couple animals out there, couple people. One of them being one of the kids that you were introduced to, the Beastmaster. Not gonna pay you much mind, but there is an agent working with the direwolf you found off in the corner, and the direwolf doesn't seem to be too upset about what's going on. It's basic training. Can you follow the agent? Can you follow commands? Just little things back and forth.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna approach? Are you just gonna watch? What's the deal?
I feel like Ava would watch, but from a close distance ish.
Okay. So after maybe 5-10 minutes of you watching, Sani's gonna come up and go, "Listen, you can only be in here because I'm in here, and I can't just hang around here watching the animal show forever. So if you're gonna go say hi, do it now. Otherwise, we should probably get going."
All right.
So what does Ava do?
Probably gonna say hi at like a moment where it seems like there's a pause in the
Okay.
training.
Now,
So
by
to
say
not,
hi,
you know,
from where you are, or are you going to approach?
I'm going to approach.
All right. So as the training goes on, there is one point where the agent gives a command and the dire wolf jumps directly up in the air, does like a little side flip, and lands back perfectly in like an attack position. But then,
Cool.
sits back down, very chill. And the agent sits down and hands him a treat. And you notice there is a little lull, so you approach. And the second you do, the dire wolf is going to perk its head up, completely ditch the agent, and come straight up to you and sit and stare you dead in the face.
So Eva's going just both hands on his head, ruffle his fur. How you've been doing, buddy? It's nice to see you're healthy and fine. Be a good boy, okay?
No tail wag. No, not this dog. This dire wolf has definitely been trained to hold its position.
Yeah.
But it is looking you dead in the face. It understands you, and is not resisting.
Okay.
And you're gonna see the agent look you dead in the face and go, "What? Why? How did you do that? It took me like an hour to get this dire wolf to follow my command. What happened here? Is this yours?
My team found him.
Your team found him.
I've had Bull Terrier connection with it.
Interesting. What was its pack doing at that point?
He was alone. In the
He's
sewers.
alone. And he's
Well,
gonna give you the most confused face. He's like, "How did you find a direwolf alone in the sewers?"
The fairy got his tooth out.
The what?
Yeah, long story. Very complicated story. That's why he's missing a few
Interesting.
tooth. And I
Okay.
think Ava, without like really knowing what the wolf would let her do, just try and check his teeth, see if he's fine. Playing with this
It
now.
has healed up pretty well. This
Okay.
direwolf does not seem to mind anymore.
All right.
Okay.
Quite well, buddy.
Interesting. Well, if you don't mind, we have some train to get back to. And he's gonna like call for the wolf. Wolf ain't gonna move, but he's trying.
You should listen to them a little bit.
The second you say that, the wolf's like hindquarters will just pick up. He'll bow his head to you and move the other way. And
It was looking at the wolf very confused and just backs off.
the agent will look at you and go, "I have never seen any animal bow to a humanoid that isn't its alpha. Whatever you did, this thing thinks you're its alpha."
I have no clue. I'm confused.
And he's going to walk up and he's going to look you dead in the face and go, "What's your name?"
Ava.
He's going to reach his hand out. He's going to say, "The name's Corin."
Corin.
So Corin. Corin.
Hey, I was writing it right.
Okay.
Cool.
He's as he introduces himself, he's gonna say, "Listen," and he'll like tap your phone with his,
Mhm.
and he'll say, if you decide to ever come over and try whatever you did with this guy on any of the animals we're bringing in, we might need your help with that at some point, because that definitely seemed different."
Well, yeah, I'm so very confused. What the fuck? But yes?
Okay. He's like, you're confused. I just offered you a spot in the animal division, and you're confused. I'm confused now.
Yeah. Sure. I'll take it.
And Sani will walk up behind you and go, huh. Okay, well, looks like I'm not the only one with access on our team now.
Cool.
Alright, but we should get going, let them get back to what they're doing. And
Yeah.
Corin will just kind of look up at Sani, not a word, just kind of look up at him, nod his head, and walk back to where the direwolf is.
Okay.
And Sani will lead you out, back down to the atrium. Max! You were going to make a list and at some point head to Nico. What are you up to?
At this point, Max probably has. I have a list written down, so I'll head over to Nico's right now. Then I guess.
Okay. So you head over to the workshop, and you see Nico is headfirst in his notes. Actually, I don't think you've been to the workshop yet. So you have no idea where it is.
Do I know if anybody else knows where it is?
You know you've heard Sony talk about it. You know Sony has been open about where he's been spending his time.
And then I will text Sony and ask him where's the lab.
Sony, if you get a text, not if you get a text, when you get the text, it'll probably be in the middle of your conversation with Ileana, or towards the end probably, from Max asking where Nico's workshop is. You are muted, Sony.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. I probably won't notice until after we finish the conversation, and then at that point, I would say, what would Sony do? Well, he's already compromised, so he knows someone else would just tell him, so he just goes straight up. It's in this level, on this floor, in this section.
So you're just gonna give out the location, easy peasy.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Okay.
Because he knows if he doesn't answer, then he's gonna ask someone else, and it's just a whole mess of like.
Fair. So with the directions you're given from Sony, you make it to the workshop, and you're not going to be greeted in any way, shape, or form. You're just going to walk in. There's going to be a man at his desk working insanely hard at his in his notes, and next to him a dwarf, odd-looking man, just dusting off some shelves and reorganizing.
Hello.
Hey, what do you want? The little dwarf is the one that answers.
Oh. Hey there, little fella. What do
What
you
you
do?
mean, little fella? I'm 55 years old. I ain't no little fella.
Well, you're adorable.
What do you want? Who are you?
I'm looking for Nico.
You see that man with his nose firmly planted inside a book? That's him.
And you are?
Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And you are
You can call me Max.
Max. Oh no, are you with that You're with Sony's team, aren't you?
Sadly, yes.
Okay. You're not there. He's gonna go, all right. Hey, book for brains, and he's gonna jump up and smack Nico in the head. He's gonna look up directly at you and go, oh, what do you, what is this now? What do you want? What are you doing?
I'm Max.
Max, what can I help you with, Max?
I was told by another person who works here, whose name I did not receive, that you can fabricate furniture.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's easy. What do you want?
Cool. I have a list, and I will hand him the list with also written on it the room that I would like it delivered to.
I I'm not gonna deliver this shit to you. I just did Jeff's voice. Sorry. I'm not gonna deliver this shit to you.
Okay.
Here. I'll tell you what. And he's gonna get up. He's gonna walk across the room, and he's gonna get what looks like an old school like projector, like we all saw in like elementary and middle school that would like project up to the.
Yep.
And he's gonna hand it to Jeff, which Jeff is now carrying this thing that's bigger than him. And he's gonna say, "Listen, Jeff, just go with him, give him whatever he needs, and then just bring it back. I don't care. Just go. You know how to run it." And Jeff's gonna go, why do I gotta do this? And they're gonna go at it for a minute, and then with the threat of Nico sending him off, Jeff's gonna go, okay. Where are we going?
To my secret space.
Oh God, are you gonna be one of those guys that blindfolds me and doesn't show me exactly where I am, and then I gotta follow you? And can we just go?
I just look at him like, has this happened to you more than once?
Do you know how many rooms are in this place? You know how many agents don't want people to know where their room is, and then I've had sacks put over my head. I've had blindfolds put on. I've had the blind spell put on me. Can we skip that part? I'm not gonna tell nobody nothing. Just can we skip that?
Okay.
All right.
I like you,
Leave.
Jeff.
You are the nicest person on this team I have met so far.
All right, now don't lie to us, okay?
You're not there.
Oh my god, I am so offended.
To be
Megan
fair-
as Ileana.
To be fair, the
didn't
last time
really
Ileana was in the
practice.
workshop, you you were yelling at Nico for putting the chip on you.
Very true.
Gamer?
So he will now follow you back to the room that you were
My project space.
yeah, your project space. Now, just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
because he's gonna give you every piece of equipment you asked for, every piece of furniture you asked for. What was on the list? I'm very curious.
It's very basic. I was looking for a comfortable couch.
Fair.
One or two beat up leather chairs. A hammock.
What?
Okay.
Either a TV or a radio.
You can get both.
Oh, spoil me. Thank you. Jeff. And a coffee table.
He will get you everything, and the way this machine works, as you see him set it up, is it links with your phone through Bluetooth, and literally you find the picture of the thing you want, airdrop it to the machine, and it just it sends it off.
We live in an age of technology.
Oh, if only that was real.
I know, right?
That'd be so awesome.
Yeah. Could you imagine you just move into a new place and that's just sitting in the middle of the room and you just like furnish the whole place?
The
like
amount of money I would have saved.
And
Anyway,
the amount of
They
stress.
both.
And then it all
So-
just evaporates when you leave.
that? No.
that would be awesome.
No more movement.
You
just
could
hit that one button. that-
no. That'd be so cool. Think about it. You wouldn't have to move anything. That's awesome.
So
Uh,
once Jeff is
digress.
done with your list, he's gonna go, is there anything else before I haul this piece of crap back to the workshop?
Yeah. Can I get a computer?
Unfortunately, that does not fall under the category of furniture. You have access to an entire computer lab, or, you know, that pocket-sized computer that you call a phone.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. I was just curious if I could get my own one up here. That's okay though.
If you talk to the computer science division, maybe they'll hook one up for you.
Let's see. I am just going through what my inspiration for. Oh, lamps. We need light. It's a little dark in here.
All right. Hook yourself up with a lamp or two.
All right, 2 lamps.
All right. Fair enough. Is this also the place that you've been doing your spray painting?
Yeah, so he'll notice that the walls are just covered with paint.
So as the lamps appear and the room gets lighter, he's gonna go, whoa, 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 whoa. No other room has this decoration. How'd you swing this?
I painted it.
You painted this.
Yeah, I painted this.
With your artistic talent and Nico's brain for technology and craftsmanship, you could probably come up with some pretty sweet gear. Not gonna lie.
Oi!
You're not there.
Not there.
You're not here.
No, I know. Still.
They're not the only craftsmen here, you know.
I appreciate that, Jeff, but it's not my engineering's not really my strong suit.
I didn't say anything about engineering. I'm saying if someone makes something in the lab and then you design the exterior of it, you know, the paint job on it.
I mean, paint jobs are simple. I guess I could help him if he needs it, though I feel like he's the kind of person who doesn't want or require paint jobs.
You met him for all of 10 seconds and you figured him out that fast, huh? All right, yeah, you got a point.
He's kind of an open book for really stupid children.
Oh. All right, you got me. All right, well, think about it. If you ever want to drop by the shop and do some paint work, you're more than welcome. Hey, you might even want to talk to your friend Sony over there. Maybe you two can come up with some good shit. I don't know. And he's gonna pick up the machine and just walk out the door.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you
So,
later.
with your room furnished, with Ava being able to see the dog and talk to Sonny a little bit, and with Sony and Ileana finding their information on Hardlight while also making Sony very uncomfortable. Is there
I need to know.
anything? Oh,
That's my job.
Basically, Ileana cornered Sony and talked to him about friendships and relationships and stuff.
And I had to miss it.
Yeah, you did,
were
man.
you were up front by the front desk. I didn't know what Killian would want to do, so I had him creepily keeping an eye on Daisy.
Understandable. Have a good day.
So I'm gonna leave it up for grabs. Is anyone doing anything of note as we go forward? Because as of now, the rest of the day is yours.
Ileana is going to.
Slight echo there.
Sorry. Ileana is going to make her way up to the front and make my way. With the note that I had sent you, she's going to add the information about the Hardlight. Hardlight? Hardlight.
Hardlight.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
So she's going to quickly scroll out that note that I sent you and and I'll send you the updated edition, but she is going to ask about the hard light,
What?
if there's any information that Matari can give me.
Okay.
Oh.
Um.
you go put the
So
card in and
then
enter
you're
that
going
code.
you're gonna give the note to Daisy to do the proofread
Oh, that
for
was the only
before
one I
it
did
gets
on
sent
my
out.
phone. Or the other one I did on your phone.
Yes. She is going to give the note over
Yeah.
to Daisy. Daisy, the only thing that I'm going to ask of you with this note is don't think too hard into it. Please?
Okay. I don't like write down personal information about people. I just need to like skim through it to make sure you're not giving away our secrets. That's all. I promise I won't pry into your personal affairs.
I know, Daisy. It's just don't let this change the way that you look at me, because it's part of it is a little personal.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Well,
That's all I'm asking. Love.
I
That's
mean,
it.
at this point, you said we're friends, so I
Oh,
would.
we are, dear.
Oh no,
Sorry, I got caught in my throat.
I didn't say we weren't. I'm just saying I if we're friends, then I'm not gonna jeopardize that. So I just don't worry. I promise.
I appreciate that a lot.
Daisy's
Thank
so
you.
wholesome.
I know.
I
Makes me
will
mad.
fight for Daisy's honor.
I've given you guys several wholesome NPCs. You just keep
You have.
You just keep looking at me saying, "Oh, one of them's a traitor. Which one of them's gonna die?"
It's Daisy.
Jesus.
We'll see when you guys figure it out.
All
I
right.
don't know.
So she'll take the note and she's going to put it into a folder, which is it looks relatively empty, and she's gonna say, "Okay, this is more like end of the day stuff. So I'm gonna put this over here, and then when I finish my current work, I'll take a look through it, and as soon as I send it out, I'll let you know that it got sent out. Okay?"
You are an absolute dear. By the way, I forgot to ask you, when and if replies do get sent back, is there a certain post that it goes to? Just out
It-
of curiosity.
It usually comes through here.
Right, but there was I think his name was Bill from the missions department had said that like there's like a separate post office that they get sent to like as a reply, and then someone from the agency goes to get it.
Well, yeah, that's me.
Oh, do you
I-
know what post that comes through?
Yeah, it's right up in the front. It's I just go it's not really accessed by everyone. It's literally just where in the building things get sent through. Oh, I'm
Gotcha.
sorry. Are you asking about the place where they have to go and get it? Or are you talking about the place
Yes.
in the agency? Okay. That's
No,
different.
I was talking
Okay.
about yeah,
It just
yeah.
hit me that I told you guys about that. Okay. Sorry about that. She's gonna go,
That's
"Oh,
okay.
I'm not really allowed to tell you about that. That's kind of like the only secret I'm allowed to keep. It's just between me and Dr. Loretz because he set it up and he told me that it's kind of a big deal because we can't allow you
Mhm.
guys to send and receive stuff without us checking it first. I'm sorry."
No, it's not your fault, Daisy. Though this, if you don't mind me asking,
It's back in that thing. So, Abby,
is it
when you
just
put the code in,
us
you just enter that code.
that get screened and aren't allowed to receive or send information out?
No, that's everybody. That's just I had to send a letter to my brother the other day. And because I'm one of the ones that screens it, I wasn't allowed to then screen it myself. So I had to bring I had to bring this other person, and yeah, it's just a big like mess, and I don't know. I feel like we're a little too secretive, but yeah.
I mean, based on the information that I did manage to look up on the agency, it makes sense, especially now that you can't trust the government because the government has a slave trade going through it. So,
The what?
Yeah, we
Ooh.
don't look at me like that. We learned about that. That was our first mission. Above table. That was our first mission.
That was not the government. That was just a slave trade that was going through.
That's just a weird pizza joint.
No, we were told that when they would come through for immigration from the other side, that they
Oh,
would
there
just
was-
slip through the cracks.
There
That's
wa- yeah,
government.
There are people within the government that are dirty. It's not
I
a
took notes.
no, I know that, but that's not like it's not like a government sanctioned thing. It's there
Right.
are people that are dirty within the government. That's
Mhm.
all that is.
Right, which is
I
what
see
I'm
where-
implying, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you're going for. It's okay. I was like, wait, when did I say that?
Oh, is it something? No, I'm kidding. So yeah, I mean that makes so much more sense. Thank you, Daisy. Also,
welcome.
is Sony around by any chance? Like, did Sony follow me to the front at all? Sony.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to talk to someone. Yes, he did follow
okay.
you. He did let you. He did like stick around through that whole conversation. He's just
Okay.
waiting for you to finish up your talk with Daisy.
Gotcha. And Daisy, if I'm not busy in the next few hours, because I have a few things to wrap up, I'll come back and I'll see if I can help you with some of the filing.
Okay, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Of course. Like I said, we're friends, so. And I'll see if I can bring Ava too, because I definitely have to meet with her.
Oh, she's
So-
a nice person. Okay, sure.
She's a nice person. I
And
quite
she's
like her.
gonna look dead at Killian and just kind of look really worried because he's been standing there watching her for like half an hour.
So, and honestly, Daisy, Killian isn't not that bad either. Killian just has, what do humans say? I think it's called a resting bitch face.
That's what they
He's
say.
gonna
Yeah.
wave awkwardly at you.
He's like a teddy bear wrapped in barbed wire. She's going to whisper to Daisy.
Daisy is going to lean forward and whisper in your ear, more like a teddy bat. And she's gonna like, this is the first time Daisy is attempting to make a joke with you guys, so she's gonna get immediately like she's gonna immediately pull back and just like look down and like blush a little bit, but she's still gonna be like giggling a little bit.
The joke lands. The joke lands.
Okay.
Oh, I appreciate that. And then I'm gonna look over at both Killian and Sony. Was there anything else that you gentlemen needed?
So, Tony, how's your
Um,
girlfriend?
Great. How's your membership at Hot Topic going?
Pretty good. I was there since its inception. I actually get 50% off.
Oh god.
Ileana
Look
is
like
going
that.
to look back at Daisy. Go, Daisy, if you need anything, just text me. I'm going to get these morons out of your hair. And she's going to grab both of you and walk you out of the information center.
Excuse
Wait,
me,
I
I don't
actually have to
consent
ask her
this.
something.
Oh my god, ask for her number, please.
Why don't you just freaking shut up?
Okay, so what I'll
Killian.
do is I'll go up to her and ask her for her number for you.
So, Ileana, I
Well,
would like you to roll me a
wanna-
strength check, please.
Oh, yeah, because they are fighting me, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's not great. Not for me with the
Killian
way
is
I've
not
been rolling
entirely a
today.
weakling.
Oh, no shit, you only ripped me almost in half. Where is my strength
Very
stat?
proud of my fiance and
Um,
friend. They're watching Ned's Declassified.
Nice.
9. 9.
9. So, I would like both Killian and Sony to roll me a strength check now. And as long
14.
as you get... Okay,
12.
Sony... Oh, and both of you. She tries to grab both of you and pull you, and both of you just kind of rip away and go, but wait! So, Sony, you spoke up first, so what is Sony doing right now?
Okay, he breaks away from Ileana. goes to the desk, looks at Daisy, gets a little bit red, takes a deep
She
breath,
does
and
too.
say, I was wondering if there's like any personal items of the orc we encountered on our first missions, like cell phones, wallets, or anything.
Well, unfortunately, when we picked up his body, most of his effects were, and she'll look directly at Killian, a little crispy, and then look
happens,
back at you
yo.
and go, honestly, the only thing that was really recovered was what you picked up.
Right. Thank you for that, Daisy. And I'm sorry about how I acted before earlier. I was just a little nervous, and I really appreciate what you're doing for us.
You're
So,
apologizing to me for being nervous? I'm
Well-
not used to being on that side of the conversation.
Speaking of Daisy,
There it is.
Oh God.
Yes.
so tell me, how's your day going? I've been zoning out the last half an hour. I was picturing laundry companies today.
You mean you weren't just staring daggers at me?
What? Listen, you're one of the only people I won't stare daggers at, okay?
Okay. My day was fine up until about 10 seconds ago.
Okay, now I feel very offended.
Sony is just like turning his head away from the conversation, and it's just full on holding back a huge
Oh.
laugh.
Daisy, Sony here's an idiot. Why don't you get lunch
Oh
sometime?
well.
I don't think he's an idiot.
See? There you go. So he's free for the day. I'm gonna push him towards Daisy.
Into the desk?
Yes.
Killian, I swear to God.
Well, I already had lunch, but he's always welcome to stay here if he wants more information.
Sony turns a
Oh,
little bit
sweet
red
Jesus,
and is
these
just
two.
freaking out right now.
Indeed.
Brick
Can't make
walls,
it
the
easy.
both of them.
I can't make it easy.
That's Ileana saying that because she's watching this all happen. She didn't leave.
Fair.
And then Sony then says, Daisy, it would be an honor and a pleasure to spend time with you as well. And then he just looks down on the floor.
And I'm gonna walk over to Ileana and have my hand up for a high five.
He
And
gives
you
it
get the high
back.
five.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I could pull more weapon details for you to check out if you want to look up more information.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Daisy, just go and hang out with him. I'll cover your shift if that's the case.
Oh, I'll do it.
What are you guys doing?
Helping
This
you
is
out.
not what-
Shut up.
No, Sony does not. No, I'm saying this as I'm saying this
Yeah, we
as an
know.
IRL.
We know.
So as you say that to Daisy, she's gonna look dead at Ileana, and she, for the first time, you see a little confidence in her eyes, and she's gonna look at you
Okay.
and give you the like head nod to the side, like get out.
Chicken nuggies and French fries.
Like
She's gonna go. Ileana goes like this, and it's just like, okay, all right. And then she's gonna look at
Yeah,
Killian.
I like this spicy ones.
You know, not for nothing.
Large.
For as socially awkward as these two are, especially with each other, I have been told basically to fuck off by both of them in less than 20 minutes.
And you learn to listen in your no sauce. In our long lives, Ileana, you learn to not give a fuck and take life at where you can get it.
Oh no, this is a proud moment for me. I haven't been told to fuck off so much since I was never.
Listen, just be proud of the fact that the two people who basically never look down off the floor have looked at each other for once.
They grow up so fast.
And as you
There will
guys
be
walk,
there will be a tear in Killian's eye.
as you guys walk out of the information department, Ileana's phone is gonna ding from getting
Listen.
a text.
I'm sorry, but this is going to be the best bromance in this entire D&D campaign to be Killiana.
Oh,
Bros
great.
forever.
So as you look down at your phone, Ileana, the text is going to be from Daisy, and it's just gonna be sorry. That's all. It's gonna be like 6 sorries, and that's
I
it.
show the text to Killian.
Walking up to Daisy.
This is after you guys left.
Yeah, we're already gone. I show you the text message. Well, not for nothing.
Well, okay, listen, we're
I'll
gonna have
still
to tell
count
her
it to
this time.
win.
And Sony. I try to fry an egg on his forehead for how hot he's probably right now.
You know what? I think we should just wait for him by the elevator because this is just
Spicy.
the most fun I've had in at least 90 years.
You learn to
Well-
enjoy the little things when you're immortal.
So that begs the question, Sony, are you just gonna sit in the information department now for a while and hang out, or are you going back to the workshop?
Or are you gonna
Well,
hang
it seems
out?
rude after what I said to leave. So yes, I'm trapped in a social
You're not
social room right
trapped,
here.
you
You're not
fool.
trapped.
So okay,
You're
I gave
socially
you a whole
obligated.
speech about choices.
so here's my question:
I
How
just
long are
forced
you
your hand.
gonna hang out in the information department?
I guess enough for like one basic conversation, so Sony can like find like a polite amount of time in Sony's perspective, which is like one conversation.
So one conversation between the two of you, I feel would last like an hour because getting
That's-
the words out would probably take a while each.
That's why it's one conversation.
So if you guys are actually just waiting by the elevator for Sony, you will be there for an hour.
Say that you really think. I think we both know better. We're probably gonna have to just leave and come back later.
Probably.
I'm almost proud of them. And then I'm gonna
We
send a
get
text
popcorn
message to
and
Ava. Yeah. Popcorn. She's gonna first of all, she's gonna text Ava updating her about everything that just occurred because Ava was in on that little coup initially.
Fair.
And then she's going to text you, Ava, and ask where you would like to meet. Because you had texted her earlier.
Yeah, I'm going. If Iva's going to tell you where her room is situated.
Okay. Interesting. Andrew, I think more than
Girls' night.
anything Max has done, I think your reactions to everything has been this looks like the best contribution to this session.
I tried.
Living for it.
I tried, Alan. I tried.
All right. So, the two of them are going to meet. So, for Max, well, no, we know what Sony's doing. For Max and Killian,
Mhm.
are you guys doing anything specific that needs to be addressed?
Be dicking around with my razor blades.
Where?
Probably in some vaguely open room that I can get to.
I mean, you have been told about training areas.
And I will go to a training area where I can be bat without issues.
Fair. I think if you walked into a training area and you went bat, the entire place would clear out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to a place where I won't be judged harshly for being bat.
Okay. How about Max?
Max is running back to Jeff.
Max is gonna follow Jeff. So
No,
okay.
So he'll probably have spent like a half hour up in this area and is going to be like, shit, I forgot something. And he's going to run back down to the lab.
Okay. So when you get there, they're gonna be in the same spots you left them, or you found them the first time.
Jeff,
Yes.
I forgot something.
What?
Can we print it off here and I'll just roll it up there?
Roll it. What do you want?
A fridge.
A fridge? Are you serious?
Like a mini fridge.
A mini fridge? Okay, if it's a mini fridge, then we can just print it off here and you carry it. Fine. All right. Make it snappy, and he's gonna go over and take the machine off the shelf and like put it on the desk. Whoop. And it will materialize on the floor in front of you. And Nico's gonna hear the sound and look up and go, "Oh, just what I needed in here." And he's gonna get up and take it and put it behind his desk.
Jackass.
Copy. Paste. Whoop.
and another one will appear, and you can take it.
Motherfucker.
Don't mind asshole over here. He doesn't mean to be an asshole. He's just oblivious.
No shit.
And they'll
Well-
just go back to their work.
Well, thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome. Go plug in your mini fridge.
And I will go do that and fill it with liquid death.
Excellent. All right.
Liquid death.
It's just water.
So, Ava and Ileana,
Yeah.
you guys have made your way
Yes.
to Ava's room.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So what's up, dear?
Well, I went to see the Wolfie boy. Doing great.
Oh, really? That's so awesome.
Two things. I had a weird ass fucking dream last night. And she's
don't-
going,
Okay.
she's,
I
she's
had a
going-
weird ass fucking dream is all I hear out of that conversation.
Okay.
Some shit.
Let them have their conversation.
No.
Josh Reed.
She's going to describe what she saw. And then the interaction with the wolf back in the animal thingy division.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know much about dreams, but DM,
Yes.
would I know about like animal companions to elven history? Would I know anything about that? I don't know. I mean, I could roll for it if you'd like me to.
Roll me a history check, and we'll see what you get.
Okay.
He cheats.
I mean, it's not bad actually. I didn't have a whole lot of faith in this because normally when I look for things that I actually want,
Of course it's not.
doesn't want to roll. I have a dirty 20.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Again.
Ow.
It was
How?
16 plus 4. I'm a researcher. I have bonuses to history. That's the only thing that saves me ever.
Okay.
Nerd.
Sure.
Except for that one time. Except for that one time with the I keep forgetting what it's called. The Warforged where the human knows everything.
See,
We're not gonna talk about
exactly.
that, okay?
Or the marble.
I don't roll well all the time.
All right, so you would know that
Mhm.
where you come from, there is not much of a connection between yourself and the wildlife. There is
Mhm.
more of a spiritual connection that is focused upon your section of the world. Most of nature is dealt with depending on who the people are worshiping. So if someone was to, for instance, worship the Wild Mother, that would be someone who would then focus on the wildlife. I will tell you, the Wild Mother is not in this campaign. It was just more of a
An example.
'cause only a couple of you have even touched upon the pantheon so far.
Mhm. And that's it. It would only be like certain people.
Yeah, there's no.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, there's no.
I didn't know if
direct
there was extra.
correlation. No, that's
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
So Ileana is going to share that with you,
Okay.
Ava. I mean, it's funny. My uncle had a philosophy once where he said that every living thing has a spirit and intelligence to it. it could very well be that for maybe I don't know where you come from, but I know where I come from. That's not common. Um, but I mean, we can try and research it if you'd like
Okay.
and
Yeah,
see if maybe there's history. But
that would be great. Also, do you think maybe they have something on me here in at the agency that we
oh,
don't know about? Do you want to
well,
look
I mean,
at my files?
I can certainly do that, and she's going to easily do that for Ava and pull up Ava's file.
So you're gonna pull up Ava's file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So with Ava's file, sorry, I just had to look up something real quick. Okay. So with Ava's
done, yeah.
file, when
No,
you
there's a
get
turn on the
to it,
marker.
there's
Oh, no, I didn't
going
know.
to be the check, where Ava will get the ping on her phone, and it'll just be the access request, and then Ava, you have the chance to either say
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
no, or FaceTime like Sonny did.
Nah, I'm going in it. Yes.
So you're giving Ileana the
Yeah.
permission to access. Okay. So you hit the green button, everything goes through, and the second Ava's file comes up, it's blank.
What?
Like it says her name across the top, and then just nothing.
What?
That doesn't make sense because, and she's going to back out of Ava's file and pull up her own
Mm-hmm.
to show Ava the difference between the two. See, mine shows up with obviously this stuff. Yours doesn't even have, other than your name, it doesn't even have your basic information.
How? I was with you guys. Huh?
That doesn't make sense. And I don't know if this could be an agency thing, like where like it's Dr. Loretz, or maybe information about you got lost in the shuffle, but that would be Daisy, and Daisy doesn't always let things fall through the cracks like that, at least from what we know of her. So this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd like, we can certainly look into it, but
Yeah. Because that
this,
doesn't seem normal at all.
no. I mean, we could always. Well, we know that we can trust Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny so far has been the most genuine with us. Not that Daisy hasn't, but Daisy also has a lot on her plate, and she's probably still with Sony. So, wouldn't want to break that one up, if you know what I mean.
I'll text them then.
So we could either text them, or we can reach out to Sonny and see if maybe he's still in the building, if he didn't have anything else to do today.
I think he was waiting for us a little later. Let's go and find him.
Okay. And Ileana is going to text Sonny.
Okay, Sonny. Okay.
Yeah.
Sonny,
Oh.
yes, with an A.
Okay. What will you be texting him?
Where are you? Need to talk quickly. Important.
He's gonna call you.
Oh. Well, I suppose this answers things, and she's going to accept the call.
So this time will not be a video call, it's going to be a voice call. And you're
Okay.
going to hear a lot of people in the background, and he's going to say, "You have the worst timing. Every time I just want to relax, hang out, all I get is important messages from you. So what can I help you with?"
So
Yeah, pass the beer. Come here. Get back
Maybe
here.
you could join us with beers. because I feel like this is a beer situation.
That's fair. Where are you exactly? Because whatever's happening in the background sounds a lot more fun than what we're talking about.
I'm in the lounge. Apparently, someone tried to steal the couch earlier, and and people freaked out because you know that feeling when you don't really notice something until there's a possibility it's gone. Well, everyone wants to now talk and reminisce about all the good times they've had on this couch. So a bunch of us just grabbed a bunch of beers and came, and we're all sitting around here. So I don't know. It happens.
Okay.
Is it possible that we could definitely come there, but do you mind maybe meeting us outside in the hallway where there's not so many people?
I really am a nanny now, aren't I?
No, listen, you know just as well as I do that I do not want to be having this type of conversation with you, nor do I want to spend any excess amount of time with you, just like you don't want to spend any excess amount of time with me. So, I figure the faster we get this done, the faster I can personally get out of your hair.
Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice, huh? This is the price I get for wanting to beat your ass in the first place. All right, fine.
Well, sorry, man, you started this whole thing. So, we'll see you in 5, and she's gonna hang up the phone.
Okay.
You know, there's a part of me that begrudgingly respects him because he has insurmountable amount of patience, more so than I think I've ever seen in another being.
Yeah.
I love Sani. I love playing Sani. It's so much fun to just be an asshole and then just
Yeah.
have good intentions with it.
Wait, that's not just you?
Oh, thank you.
But
I will go over
Well-
to my drum set right now and do an actual rim shot, okay? Leave me alone. All right.
well, after you, love, let's go
Yes.
find out and see if maybe he could has an answer for this.
All right. So, you guys head off. I'm going to bring this back to Sony. So, you've had your hour-long awkward conversation with Daisy. How are you going to make your exit here? Actually, first off, what do you think the conversation would have been about?
Oh, it would go something like this, like, so how's the weather? Awkward silence for like 20 minutes or like 5
Came
minutes,
back
and
at the
then it's
perfect
just like,
time. I have popcorn and everything.
It would have been, and she would have probably replied something with, I don't know, I don't get outside enough.
That was
And
about 20 minutes later,
Sony,
right?
Sony just says, oh, and then waits another 2 or 3 minutes, like, shit, what do I do? What do I do? Can I have the scene for like one skit, please?
Yeah, I'll ask for what the topic was. We didn't have to RP it, but I mean I anticipated that where it would have just been you make a comment, she makes a depressing comment about it, awkward silence, wash, rinse, repeat. That's
Yeah, it's
that's
basically
what-
like that.
That's
But
what I
in Sony's head, it's gonna go something like 2 voices separately, like, fuck, what do we do? I don't know. We never talked to anyone like this before. Why is it so awkward? I don't know.
Eliana told you to talk to her like a person, not like a girl.
All right, so
Actually,
how
making
are
me
you?
so nervous.
How are you making your leave?
Okay. I guess you would go like, well, I think I bothered you enough. You obviously have work to do, and I guess my team is probably looking for me right now. So
Out
maybe
for the
we can
smooch.
maybe we
He's
can
not there.
meet up, or maybe we can continue on this conversation next time.
Sure. Okay. Is that where you start leaving?
Great.
Uh,
Okay, I'll see you later.
A
As you
wonderful
start to-
beginning.
As you
Dave
start to
Sullivan.
walk out, Daisy's gonna look at you and go, "Sony, you you weren't really bothering me. If you ever want to come back and hang out." And then she's gonna immediately red-faced look back at her computer and just start typing again.
And then before I walk past the door frame, I turn around and say, "And you are just amazing, just the way you are." And I rush out.
I need someone at some point to start clipping things from our Twitch because I need all the shots of everybody
Dude,
trying to
they
send
Sony?
hints to Sony.
I am so freaking embarrassed right now. You guys, what? Like I think
Aw,
I'm doing a little
sweetie.
Look
bit.
out for you, homie.
It's okay.
Oh,
You're doing
Oh.
good.
We're just
Oh,
rooting
God.
for you in the worst way.
In the
Yeah, listen,
worst way.
We're amazing at helping you, just not in the way you want us to.
Like I know this is our team, but I'm just freaking out right now. God damn it.
Oh, honey,
Sam,
it's okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've learned more from playing characters in D&D about life decisions than I did actually
Mhm.
going through life. So,
Consider this practice.
yeah, for
Oh,
real.
You're right.
Make all your mistakes here. All right, so Sony, where are you off to once you leave your quote unquote hangout session?
Sony needs a fucking breather. He heads towards the mess hall to get a drink to recover from that.
Okay, so you head down to the cafeteria and you ask him for a drink.
Is there like a bar there or something?
100% there's a bar there.
I
You'd
asked-
actually been there once
Body.
before. After your last mission, you went there and you asked for Everclear. So
Wasn't it Earl the cook?
Like
uh,
I head towards the bar and I'd be like, I need something to wash the nervousness away, and that tastes sweet with a hint of bitterness, please.
he's gonna look at you. He's gonna step to the side and
old-fashioned.
motion to the entire bar and just go, "Liquid courage. What do you want?"
You want an old fashioned?
Want a Manhattan?
Ooh, ooh,
Or that
you're
too.
not there. Ooh.
Yes. Boo, boo, I'm a bartender. Boo, boo.
I used the message spell.
Oh, there you go. So, do you just? I don't know how much like knowledge you have, Sam, of like what you would be offered, but so are you just
guess-
gonna point something out, or?
I guess could this make sense when he watches a lot of like human culture and TV shows, he hears a lot about an old fashioned. Is that fair, or
Sure.
is that not
Oh,
fair?
okay. I get shamed when I say I wanted to watch this show, but no.
I don't want to know what he's
heard-
watching.
Vampire Diaries.
Oh yeah, I'd shame you
I
too.
don't believe you.
You should.
I heard something a lot about of an old fashioned. Is that good?
And he will immediately get you an old fashioned and slide it down the bar to you.
Thank you. And then Sony just like takes a couple sips and then just puts his head on the table, counter.
And in typical sitcom bartender fashion, he's gonna take out a rag, start cleaning the bar, and go, "What's troubling you, friend?"
Oh, oh,
Pretty lady.
oh, classic stuff. Just trying to socialize and failing. I
So
think.
it sounds like you need to come to me first next time.
Did I asking the DM? Did I meet this guy when I asked for the Everclear or no?
You were so tired, you probably won't remember.
Okay. I think we need to. I'm sorry, but we just met, haven't we?
I just meant, most people come here to get a little bit more courage first, or bring their dates here. I don't know.
Oh, you mean like that? Oh no. Sorry, it's just one person that was already prying me open, and I feel like that's enough for me right now.
Hold on, buddy. I don't need details of your of your life. Just I'm just here to provide the alcohol. Whatever you and your lady friend did, that's up to you.
She's not my lady friend. We're just.
Oh, I'm
friends.
sorry, guy friend.
Aha!
No.
Progressive.
I'm just trying to get a handle on the situation, buddy. Are you telling me you're having relationship problems, or are you literally talking about socializing in general?
I just had a long conversation and I don't know what to feel. I just need to wash this nervousness I have in me away right now. Like I'm still
As you
shaking.
as you say that, he's gonna grab your drink and pull it away, and he's gonna go, "Okay, we are not drinking to feel numb. I do not promote alcoholism here. If you are trying to come here to relax after a stressful encounter, that's one thing, but drinking to not know what you're feeling is very different."
I respect your honorism of protecting people from alcohol, but I seriously need that drink, sir.
And that's the big red flag right there. And he's gonna put your drink on the counter behind him and go, "Okay, I think you need to rest more than you need a drink. If you ever want to
Very-
drink just to enjoy yourself, I'm here."
And then Sony just looks at him a little bit mad, but understandable, and says, "Very well. Good day to you, sir. I hope you have a wonderful evening." And then like grumpily stomps away.
"You're welcome." He'll go back to wiping the bar down.
At that point, Killian shows up.
Is
Killian would go to the bar.
what
Does
did you
Sony
say you were doing
left
before?
over?
Well, the last thing I did was high five Ileana.
I thought you went somewhere.
Well, there was a
We
laundry.
went to the training ground.
Yeah,
I
you're
went to the
training.
Training ground.
I need to fill up after training with stabbing my blood-veiled knives.
Fair. Sony, you were going to ask a question?
Yes. Do I have some Everclear left over from that time I
No.
got it? No.
You were not given a bottle, you were given a glass.
Oh.
Ye-
You are not the
No,
brave.
buddy.
Stop it.
Do we need to know something, buddy?
We're gonna find out
No.
that Sony's actually an alcoholic.
No.
I believe it.
My name is Sony, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi,
Hi,
Sony.
Sony.
Hi, Sony.
Okay. Tony goes back to his room to chill, for the love of God, to get this
Fair.
over with.
That's a good idea. All right, so Killian, at this point, you would have finished your training and went to the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna walk up, and you're gonna hear this man just like cleaning the bar behind him. And you're just gonna hear him grumpily like, "Man, I'm just trying to give some advice. Now I gotta throw out a real nice old fashioned. I don't understand today's agents.
Why are you wasting an old-fashioned?
Who the
Oh,
hell are
thank
you?
New guy. What do you want? Or what are you doing to that old-fashioned?
Someone came and ordered one, and he gave me some pretty big red flags, so I sent him back to his room.
What was his problem?
He seemed to want to drink to avoid feeling.
That's no bueno.
What are you doing? What are you here for?
To
Killian trying to
enjoy
get the drink.
myself? Is that not allowed
Okay.
these days, sir?
Oh, of course it is. You're pretty judgmental for someone who doesn't even know who this man was.
I mean, you didn't really describe him at all, so I can't really judge that based on that.
What can I get you, sir?
Can I get a Bloody Mary?
Sure. He's gonna pour you a Bloody Mary. That's what I.
And
was
as
waiting
he
for that.
finishes the Bloody Mary, I'm gonna take out my flask and add a little bit of the blood into it.
What did you just put in the drink?
Well, you see, sir, you handed me a Mary. I just added the bloody to it.
Red flag.
Okay,
What-
I'm not that crazy. Just give me the damn drink.
I'm gonna respectfully ask what you are putting in my glass.
I don't think you're gonna like the answer, so I'm gonna have to respectfully ask you to trust me.
I don't allow any outside substances to go into my
But
drinks.
this is an inside substance, you feel?
No, I don't, and that's why I'm asking. Because if something happens to you from drinking from my glass, it's my deal.
This
So
is the thing that is inside of you.
what?
Now listen, have you ever like gotten a paper cut?
Yes, several times.
What happens when you get
Today.
a paper cut?
Stings like hell.
What happens if it's a little deeper?
Stings more like hell.
And you know how you bleed?
Yes.
That's what I just put in there.
How many paper cuts have you got? I
Dude, you
have
have
to
no
know,
idea.
where are you stabbing yourself with your weapons to draw the blood?
Like on my hand, but it heals up when I cauterize it.
Okay.
I'm just a little weak.
You're probably going to have a scar or two.
Yeah.
And he's going to look at your hands and go, how many paper cuts are... Okay, sir, do I need to get the psychiatrist?
I don't think the psychiatrist would be able to evaluate someone like me if I'm being honest with themselves. I might have to psychiatrist the psychiatrist.
Sir, many people feel that way, but help is help, and I feel you might need it.
Sir, how old do you think I am? Just off the way.
Well, you do look slightly human, so I'm going to guess you are somewhere in the general mid-40s.
I'm reaching my mid-millennium.
Ah. You're an elf, are you?
You see pointed ears?
Some I've noticed recently have been changing their appearance from that.
That's what we call a half-breed. But no, I am not one of them.
Okay.
Racist.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say. It doesn't seem like I need to help you in any way.
Correct.
If you are putting your blood into...
Oh, it's not mine.
It's not... Whose blood is it, sir?
You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea. I got handed a bag this morning.
From
Red
who?
flag number 2.
Yeah.
The nurse, doctor lady. She's kind of mean if you talk to her too long.
And he's gonna pick up his cell phone from out of his pocket and hit a couple buttons and pick it up to his head and go, I have a man here who says you gave him a bag of blood. Yes, that is what he looked. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, okay. I will trust you. Oh, okay, fine. I'll have a double up here when you're done. All right, thank you. He'll put away his phone and go,
She was mean to you after a little bit, wasn't she?
Killian, I presume?
Correct.
I've been told to trust you, and he'll
Why,
pour you another
thank
Bloody
you.
Mary.
Oh, thank you.
I have seen so much weird shit in the past half an hour. I have to remember where I work sometimes.
Listen, if I'm going to be honest with you, in the last few years, you humans have seen all sorts of mythical and legendary and mystical creatures come through your doors. But suddenly they hear wind of a vampire and they shit themselves. You
So
humans
you
are
just-
weird.
You said you humans. No one asked the race of this person. This is a
Roaming.
this is an Aarakocra.
Ah,
Oh,
you
damn.
bird people!
Motherfucker.
Some fries, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. Motherfucker.
So he's gonna look at you and go. He's gonna look at you and go. First of all, I'm not a human. I don't know if you noticed the feathers and beak, but
I'll be honest with you, you mortals all look the same to me.
second of all,
Tastes like
What?
I don't fear vampires.
Yikes.
They do what they please, and there's not much we can do about it. Therefore, why be scared of something I can't do anything about?
See, this is why I appreciate your people.
What do you mean, your people?
Humans are like juice boxes, but they're very annoying. They like try to run away from you.
I didn't say I wouldn't go down without a fight.
Spirited one.
I'm
Rare
sorry.
these
I
days.
just heard from behind you, Maron. Is there an Italian behind you?
I don't know.
I just felt my ancestors, call to me for a second. I just had
Yeah,
to question
right?
that.
Did you hear someone breaking their pasta into a pot?
No, then my ancestors would cry.
Same.
Cried often when my mom would do that.
Oh, Zenny. Oh no.
Remember,
Right,
Canada is a little
yeah.
backwards sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, I will explain to you why my insides are crying after this game is done.
And because you ate cheese again.
I did that. Actually, yes, but that's got nothing to do with it. That's why my insides are screaming.
Insight check.
I had Taco Bell. That's like an hour before the game started.
The universal cleanser.
So, regardless, Killian
Anyway.
will be enjoying himself at the bar. Ileana and Ava,
Yeah.
Make friends
you
with this
guys
bartender.
make your way to the hallway.
Making noise.
Sonny is not in the hallway yet, but you know the door at the end of the hall is the break room.
I don't know if I want to ruin his day or not. What do you think?
I mean, I don't think that would ruin his day. Just make him aware that something's not right.
Oh, Ava dear, you are my favorite. And she's going to burst into the lounge, go direct, scan it, see if she can find Sonny, excuse me,
Body.
Sonny. She's coming in like the Kool-Aid man.
I'm coming
Oh
in.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Do I
as you
see Sonny
yes, and
as I
as you do,
basically kick in the door?
as you bust through the door, every drunken agent in that room is gonna go, "Hey!"
Lovely time, chat, Sonny. Ass in the hallway. Let's go.
Oh man, all right, fine. He's gonna grab his drink from off the table and just like walk his way slowly over. Just go, why you gotta always kill my buzz? Come on. And he's gonna walk in.
Am I anywhere near this, by the way?
Nope.
Okay, I need you to wake the fuck up. Okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Just what do you want?
Oh, no. Anyway, we'll deal with that in a second. Are you present? Like, can you think critically with your brain?
To be fair, could I ever?
You know what? That's a fair point. Anyway, and she's going to pull out her phone. Ava had asked me something very interesting earlier. And I'm going to pull up my file first.
Okay.
You see how my file has all this lovely information here?
Yes.
And she's going to back out and she's going to hit Ava's.
Okay. Hold on one second. I have to look something up. You can keep
Yep.
talking. I'm listening.
Yeah, no, you're good. And she's going to hit Ava's, wait for, I'm assuming Ava would accept it.
Yeah.
And then show him the very lack of anything in the file.
Okay.
Do you have any idea why something like this would happen? Because this just seems like, oh, what do they call it? Water through the cracks. It's a little concerning.
All right. Well, hold on. Where is it? God damn it.
Take your time.
Andrew, you might know this. There's a spell that that people use to like remove alcohol or
That would be a restoration spell?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna yeah. Would it be minor or major?
I think lesser restoration should
Lesser.
yes, because it gets rid of the poison conditions. So yeah,
Yeah.
lesser.
There we go. That's why I couldn't remember which one it was.
Second one.
So Sani's gonna go, all right, hold on. And he's gonna take out his spell book and he's gonna flip through the pages slowly and just snap his fingers, and you're gonna see him like straighten up and close his book, and just he's gonna go, hold on, and he's gonna go back in the room, puke, and then come back out.
And you took the satisfaction of me smacking you in the face for that. I would have woke you up. I would have sobered you up real quick.
Ileana, I was having a good time.
I'm very sorry.
Listen, this is interesting. It is worth it. But the second I'm done here, I'm going to go back in there and drink my ass off.
By all means, Sani.
Okay,
By
so you're
all
telling
means,
me...
you can get all 9 of your lives drunk if you'd like.
I'm thinking at this point I'm probably down to like 6 or 7, but we'll get to that another day. Okay, so you're telling me that none of her files, none of her information is there. Yours seems to be pending, which is pretty typical. They're still gathering information on you. Can you try anyone else in your team? Just out of pure curiosity.
Sure, I can certainly try. And she is going to send a text message to both Max and Killian, letting them know that she is going to be accessing their file and to be aware that she is accessing their file and to hit accept.
Who do you go to first?
She's texting both of them. So,
Well, no, whose file are you accessing first is my question.
I was gonna go based on whoever answered me first.
Well, because knowing those two, I'd be willing to bet, I'd be willing they don't, and they just stay with you when you try. So...
That's true. So I'm gonna pick Max first, and then Killian if fuck all, you know.
Okay, so you try to access Max's file. Max, you will get alerted, and you have the 3 options. What do you do?
What are my 3 options?
Accept, deny, call,
discuss.
Call to discuss.
Call to discuss, please.
So you hit the call to discuss, and
Call to discuss for 500.
And a screen will show up in front of both of you as a FaceTime call.
Max.
Max is just carrying groceries that he's taken from the kitchen. What's up? It's like
I'm
just
not gonna ask.
cans of soda and drinks and shit.
I don't even want to know.
I'm stocking up.
We found something odd with Ava's file, and we're just making sure that it's not just her file, if that makes sense.
So you're snooping in Ava's file.
I'm not snooping. Ava is right here.
No, I actually asked her to do this.
Oh, okay.
I
And
was
it's not
curious.
working?
There's
So
nothing else in my name in there.
there's also Sani here. Say
Mhm.
hi,
No, hurry up.
Meow.
Sani. So I'm not trying to look at your personal information, Max. All I'm trying to do is just see if your file matches more what mine is set up like, which is normal, which normally it should just have what your name is, what your position is, what your race is, your abilities, so on and so forth, all the good shit. Ava's literally has nothing but her name in it. So we're just trying to figure out what's wrong.
Oh, that's because I erased it.
What?
I'm fucking with you. I didn't actually do that.
Oh, fuck's sake, Max. Max.
Yes, darling.
Max.
Like,
For the
it's
sake
even-
of me-
It's not a joke to make right now.
I would love nothing more than to let you get back to whatever it is you're doing, and I'd love to let the Tabaxi go back and just drink the rest of his 6 lives away.
I'd love that.
So, if it's yes, just please hit accept. If not, then I will ask Killian. I'm not asking Sony because I don't know if he's still with Daisy. So,
Okay, and what do we say?
Ready, put a
Please?
cherry on top?
Thank you. Yep.
And the screen
Okay.
goes away. So as he hits accept and the video dies down, his file will show up, and the only difference between Max's profile and Ileana's profile is under all of the typical information that's been seen so far is all of Max's social media and you know, Twitch links and stuff like that, and just a whole bunch of mess of links to this, an interview here, and just everything that Max has basically put on the internet since he started becoming an influencer.
You suddenly get a text that just says, "Don't forget to like and subscribe."
There it is.
Ileana is just going to send you the emoji back.
I don't know if that means okay, if she is a white supremacist, or if she's calling me an asshole. I'm gonna go with the latter.
You never know unless you ask.
Schrodinger's text. Assume it's all three
Minus the
until you
white
find out.
supremacist part.
All right. So you've now seen that Max's file is pretty normal.
Do we want to also try Killian's, maybe? Just for the sake of making sure that we cross all of our T's and dot all of our I's. As it were.
There were, yeah.
You get another text that just says, "Let me know if you see anything weird."
And this time she's going to send you the thumbs up emoji with a laughing face.
I'm waiting. There it is. Okay. So are you now going to try to access Killian's file?
Well, she's going to look at Sani first. See, what? Any thoughts, concerns, questions?
I just want
at
to
this
know
point
if
because
Ava's
I'm
the only one. That's all I want
Okay.
to know. If Ava's the only one, then we have more of a lead. If Ava's not the only one, then I can only assume your team is being targeted. But so far, we are 2 for 3.
okay. She is going to try and access Killian's phone.
Killian, you are getting the notification on your phone.
And you see here, this is why I've always loved the Eric Cocker people. All right, what do you?
So
I'm
the
gonna-
notification comes up on your phone, and you can hit accept, deny, or discuss.
Contact.
Oh, so you're gonna hit okay. So the video comes up. Go ahead, Killian. What do you say when the video
And
comes
I
up?
thought we were cool.
Killian, we are. I'm here with Ava and I'm here with Sunny. Jesus fucking Christ, we're all so suspicious of each other. Anyway, all I'm trying to do is Ava's file looks weird. She asked me to pull up her file to see what's in it. There's nothing in it but her name. Myself
She
and
the
Max
rat?
have all the usual.
Yeah, I asked her.
What?
Hi.
She's not the
Sorry.
rat, Killian.
How do you know? Is she there?
She's
Hello?
standing right next to me.
Oh, hi Ava.
Hey, you don't
Are you a
fuck?
rat?
No.
Damn.
As great as this is, I'm just trying to get Asani back so that he could drink the rest of his 6 lives away. So, same
I can
deal.
go 5 of them if
Same-
you want.
Same verse, first verse, same as the second. Let's go ahead and just speed through all of this. Ava's file doesn't have anything but her name in it. Myself and Max have what are like our main positions are, our race, all this stuff, where Ava's has nothing. So we're just trying to make sure that it's not an abnormality. If you would like, I could always happily share with what is in it if you would like to meet us up here. We're up by the lounge.
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable I am with you people having access to my records without me being there.
Accept, please.
You people, it's just me. I'm the one with the access.
Well, Ava's there too, is she not? She'll be looking at it too.
Sonny is right
would
next
you
to me.
hurry up? You just hear
Yeah.
Sonny's voice behind, just like, I just want to go back and drink, please.
And
just
I
say
do
yes."
too, but I'm being interrupted too. I don't want to hear you.
Bring
Flea
your
bag.
drink outside. Jeez.
Oh my god. Gods above. Killian, please. Please.
What's in it for
It'll
me?
take me less than a moment. First of all. Second of all, you could get back to your drink, which I'm assuming. Can I see what he's drinking? Do you have it like in your hand? Because this is a
It's
video
in my
call.
hand, and I'm saying I have a Bloody Mary.
Okay, listen, man, I'm just making sure.
You just hear
drinking-
Sonny's voice from behind.
Make it sound like I'm
Figures.
drinking Jeff from accounting.
Hey, I like that guy. Leave him alone.
I like Jeff.
I didn't kill him yet.
Well, I love that for you, love. Love it for you. So proud.
I'm sensing some sass.
There'd be less sass if you just, help us.
Well, listen, you're
Killian,
asking for my
you
entire
need-
personal information, and I keep that secret for a reason.
What
There's
have
nothing
I
secret in
ever
those
given
files.
you? When have I ever given you a reason not to trust me?
You may have a point there.
I've never taken pictures of you. I've never put you on social media. I've never done anything. In fact, you almost ripped me apart. So,
Listen, I wasn't exactly all there, so you can't really be blaming me for that one.
Oh, we will.
can't I
Now,
though?
who's this we over there, Ava? You weren't even there.
So, realistically, like I said, it'll take less than a moment. I'm not looking at your information. I just want to see if it matches up to mine and Max's. That's it.
I suppose.
If there's something else in your name, we're closing it after.
Believe me, I don't want to know anything about whatever secrets that you may have, because I have my own, and I'd rather not share some of them. So I understand. Not planning on doing anything with the information other than cross-referencing it. That's it.
If you say so.
And if I don't say so, you are more than welcome to handle it as you see fit.
Oh, I won't be the one handling it. It'll be the family, and you'll just click and then accept.
Okay, well now I am slightly unnerved. I think he forgot that I made a deal with the fucking devil for him. But anyway, she accesses the file.
Oh, Killian doesn't forget. He just wants you to know what'll happen if you screw with him.
Bring it on, Killian.
Oh, yeah,
Ileana
like I
doesn't
said,
have
you
much.
will not be dealing with Killian at that point.
You think that Ileana wants to live? She's like a millennial.
That's a statement.
So, Killian, I have to know, did you hit accept or deny?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you hit accept, and I'm kind of proud of this one. As the file comes up, you see Killian's name, you see
Mhm.
the typical information, then you see two images. The first one is like the typical like Dracula, like the old school like black and white movie, like just a frame from it. And then the second image is the Tooth Fairy from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Okay.
It's
Damn
with-
it.
It appears
No.
that Records and
Tell
Mission Records has a sense of humor, but otherwise the file looks okay, right? DM.
yes.
Oh, I gotta figure
yes.
out that'd be easy to it. Are you into him?
Okay. Okay,
Oh.
so she's gonna close out of Killian's file after showing Sani.
Okay.
and Ava to show that
That's
it is the same as hers and Max's.
I'm just Sonny's gonna look at you and go, the only thing I got from that was that we need to ask Killian if he knows Jorgen von Strangle. But that's about it.
Oh,
That's-
no, not
that's-
Jorgen.
I don't know who that is. We'll circle back round to it after you have your whatever is going on in there.
Just
Listen.
I'm gonna suggest something to you. Cause I
Oh,
don't need
God.
to be here for it.
Yeah.
I recommend to you to get the last one. Sorry.
the
Um,
Sony.
The last file, and if it's clean, then something's up with Ava. If it's not, then bring it up to me again, and we'll see what's going on, why your records are being scrubbed. As of right now, there's nothing more we can do. So I'm gonna go back in there and enjoy myself. You should probably do the same at some point. You look like you could loosen up a little bit. And actually, you got something on your neck right there, just like right.
Yes,
right
I
in the-
know. It's Nico.
Can I just like? And he's gonna reach out and just like flick it off, and you feel no different. Like the chip wore off, and you just
Hmm.
didn't notice it.
Yeah, I just had it on the whole time.
Yeah. In which case, I need you to throw that point of exhaustion back on for the time being.
Damn it. Damn it. It came back.
Day's almost over.
So,
You just got to
That
make
is
sure,
true.
You just gotta make sure Ileana sleeps this time.
Listen, she'll sleep now. It's before she wasn't going to sleep. Anyway, I'll let D&D Beyond do its
She was
thing.
a woman on a mission.
Let's see. This whole day has been just Ileana throwing out conspiracy theories, targeting half of the fucking agency, and
This
then
is what happens when you don't
bullying her team into giving her information at this point.
Fair. So,
Anyway,
with that, Sani will turn around and go, "Good luck," and just walk back inside and go, "Come on, give me my next one," and just his tail will come up and whip the door closed.
he irritates me to my very core. And I can't figure it out if it's because he reminds me of someone or if he's just that irritating.
That takes talent.
¿Por
I'm
qué
not
no
there,
las
but that
dos?
takes talent.
Cat
I
got
don't know, but I do feel like a cold one would be appreciated and probably necessary at this point.
So down to the bar because I'm sure as fuck not going in there.
Yeah.
I can just bring, two out. Yeah,
So
okay.
to the bar?
Yeah.
Maybe
you
if we're
guys-
really nice to the bartender, he'll let us take the drinks away from the bar.
Sure.
So you guys head
Right on.
down to the bar.
Yeah.
Killian,
Yeah.
would you stick around long enough to see
Yeah.
them come in?
100%.
All right. I'm gonna cut away to Sony real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You've had a while for Sony to chill, and is there anything Sony's gonna do after he's gotten a little bit of rest?
Or
And
Sally,
after
I
he
hear the
unmutes
sass over
himself.
there.
Okay, so what would Sony do?
That's what I'm
I-
asking you.
What would Sony do? Let's see here. Okay. I guess after he recuperates himself, he snaps himself back to reality and says, "All right,"
Snap
Let's be
back
more
to
productive
reality.
today.
Back to the reality.
and then he heads to. I guess he heads back to the workshop.
Okay, he heads back to the workshop. So as you come in, Nico's still doing his thing, and Jeff's gonna look at you. Hey, how come you didn't tell me Max was the nice one?
You didn't ask.
All right,
there.
fine. Well, I hope you got you got over your writer's block, and he's just gonna go back to doing what he was doing.
I hope so too, Jeff. I hope so too.
So what are you doing now that you've come back to the workshop? What is Sony working on?
Okay, Sony gets on his workstation, but instead of rolling, I wish that he draws something on the last page of his journal or notebook.
What do you mean by that?
No, it's like in detail. I'll tell you when we meet tomorrow.
Well, I need to know
He
now.
draws.
That's
Okay.
so if you're drawing out a doodle, that's one thing. Then it doesn't. I don't
Someone
need
from
you to
his
roll.
past. Someone from his past.
Oh, so that's different. Okay, then we don't need to roll for that. You could just sit there and doodle in the back of your sketchbook. And if it's the person I think it is, then you definitely have that on your head. Or
A
in
jilted
your head.
lover.
I'm not saying anything, and I
Great.
doubt you will.
Marriage.
That's fine.
So is that all Sony's going to do in the workshop for the day?
Yes, reminiscing.
Okay, fair enough. Max,
Hmm.
you get off the phone with them. You're restocking the bar in your secret cave. Anything else you're going to be doing?
I'm. So I don't know what's happening because I really want to try and steal that couch again just for fun. Now that I know that everybody's partying over it. However, I will not because I don't know that they're doing that. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna go to the bar as well.
Okay.
Unless I would know. Unless I would
Yes.
know that there is alcohol in the break room.
So typically the break room is normally coffee, tea, water, but you wouldn't know that there are parties there every once in a while.
Okay.
So if you're looking for alcohol, and I'm assuming, being that you were in the cafeteria already once today, that you would know that Killian was at the bar, and you know that there is,
Is it-
alcohol being served.
Is it
It's
the
the same
same
room.
room? It's the same room.
Same
Okay.
room.
So then this is trip number 2 then.
Yes.
Because the first one was just like water,
I can judge as I please.
whatever can go in the fridge.
Yep.
That I just had 3D printed, literally.
Fair.
Like waters, some sodas, and now I'm going back for alcohol.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to the bar and try and get some alcohol from the bartender to see if I could bring it up to this place.
So I'm gonna say that you, Ileana, and Ava will all get there at a similar time.
Uh-huh.
Killian will already be there drinking and
Okay.
talking to the bartender, the nice
Cool.
Eric Cocker bartender.
What was his name again?
You didn't ask. Nobody has.
I haven't met him. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing Max trying to
Yeah.
So
trying to steal the couch with them all partying over it.
Everybody's standing around it, and Max just stealths by and just kind of.
Oh my god, I'm like crying. This is so stupid.
I get it.
Okay there.
Reed, it's literally the Dora the Explorer conversation from our game earlier. It's just it's
Oh,
something
yeah.
that breaks the it
You
breaks
gotta
the
look at that.
whole-
It's so dumb.
It really
Ah,
is.
You're so Dora.
No, this was us saying, what if Dora was in the D&D universe? Can you tell me where the orc is stabbing me? Everywhere. That's
Oh my god.
so
That is the
Killian,
Oh, spicy.
Killian, you're at the bar having fun talking to your new Eric Cocker friend, and your team walks up.
Hey, okay. So I'm gonna see who walked in. Hey, I never actually got your name, sir.
Irith.
Irith?
Irith.
Irith.
Erith.
All right, Irith. I got a question for you. I need something that'll knock my supernatural ass out.
How strong we talking?
My teammates just walked in. I want you to be the judge of that question.
Oh, so rude.
Yep.
So my
Donna is
my
going
question,
to lean on you when she gets there.
I see. Well, I have been working on this one drink, and a couple of the agents have liked it, and I guess we can give it a try. I haven't named it yet. I'm still working on it. But it's basically the drink that people have been asking for when they come back from a mission and they just want to forget for a couple days.
Red flag.
I only give one per night.
One per night.
I might need it, Chief. Not gonna lie.
What is this
Killian,
what you
that's
want?
so rude.
Is this what you want?
Will I survive?
I mean, the last person that had it just needed like the next day to sleep it off. And he only
Oh,
had, like,
sweetheart,
half the
you're
glass.
half a century old. It's fine.
First off, a century is 100 years.
I'm still recovering. Just give me a second.
That's what she said.
Okay, we're
Uh,
good.
So am I making you this drink?
I'll hold off for now because I think my teammates need me alive.
Fair.
Debate.
Well, from what you told me, is that even a possibility anymore?
You have a fair point there, Chief.
Thank you. I make a living making good points, and drinks,
I was gonna say I thought you made good drinks.
both.
You know, I'm okay with this. Use good people.
Now that is the third time you've referred to my people.
No. I said use good people.
Okay. Just getting a weird vibe off you there, Killian. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen. When you learn to like, there are several people per. I don't know. Every 25 years, I try to like a new person.
Fair.
Oh, well, I guess we're out the fucking door because we clearly don't count, guys.
All right, super sleuths, what'd you find out?
So, other than the fact that there is a ridiculous drawing of a tooth fairy in your file,
I swear to God, if it's from that stupid cartoon that I told them all would be the dumbest idea to write a story about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck it's from. Yes, it was a cartoon.
Oh my God! It was
But I don't-
really odd.
I know nothing about it.
I
Yeah,
told
me
those
neither.
idiots it would
Anyway.
look stupid.
It looked adorable. Yeah.
Aside from that, and what looked suspiciously like Nosferatu, nothing
Oh wait,
was off about yours, or
Oh.
Max's, or mine. It was with Ava's. Although Sani, damn him to hell, wanted us to see if we could convince Sony to also give me permission to get into his file to make sure that it is not any of us, because then it's oddly suspicious if it's just Ava. And frankly, as much as I hate to admit it, I do agree with him. It doesn't make sense.
oh
Parading around, and in my head, they already knew everything. So I'm just like, this is really odd.
Mm-hmm.
that nothing.
It doesn't make sense that they have that much information on us and nothing on you.
It's like I just never existed before. Which is dumb, because I've done crazy shit in this world and in our world.
Crazy stuff, you say?
Well, yeah, I'm a rogue. There's going to be some crazy shit at some point.
So how do we know you didn't erase your own file?
Oh, hi. Because I have no knowledge nor interests in computers.
I thought you were working in the research department.
Not
with
me.
Juliana.
Suspicious.
You're not here.
No, I offered my help to Daisy that weirdly enough didn't have anything set up, even a sheet of paper for people to say, hey, I've been here at that time, I got out at that time.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. She didn't even have a sign-in sheet.
Thank you, I was looking for
So
the
you're
word.
trying to tell
I
me
got you.
Thank
we
you.
have an agent with an undocumented past, with known influences and connections to someone where information has been leaked. See where I'm going with this?
No, please.
No.
You're suspecting
And
Daisy, aren't you?
No, I'm not suspecting
100%,
Daisy.
I have been.
Okay.
I've been saying it's
I'm suspecting the blank slate we have over here.
no. I'm saying it's Daisy still.
I assume
Mhm.
that we're all whispering this, by the way. Like we're like not having this conversation in front of the bartender.
The bartender heard the conversation start to go south and moved himself to the other end of the bar. He knows how this
Even
shit goes
better.
down.
So
Just
you're
gonna
saying
hold
the,
up my empty Bloody Mary and point at it.
so you're saying the Birdman flew south. Got it.
Yes, yes, he did.
Like a smart man, then.
Oh no. I already had a case of the giggles. Let's not set up another
Yeah.
one. Anyway.
You had a case of the giggles.
Yes.
My goal.
Anyway. So hold on. That doesn't make any sense. We were told by Sonny especially, and as far as I can tell, he's honest, that they have been trying to set up the research department with security for quite some time, only got it in recently. I don't think Daisy has enough experience. She's a great researcher, don't get me wrong, but I don't think she has the experience of like working security on top of research. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it could very well be, as Sani suggested, and it be just being an honest mistake. It doesn't necessarily answer why Ava's information is missing crucial information, where we were documented at the hospital before we even came here. That information should very well have transferred, aside from the fact that we've been here for a month and a week.
Or at the very least, my
So-
abilities in there, because we've been doing missions.
Right. It doesn't make sense.
So maybe
Is
we're looking in the wrong direction.
what you mean?
So who told us specifically that who told us about the security system?
Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy did.
Okay. Well, so she told us. Yeah, I know. She told us that the security system was. For some reason, I heard that Sani told us. I was like, wait a minute, I misheard.
It
that,
was
my
kind of
bad.
dual. No, it was kind
Sonny-
of dual.
Sonny
So
told you that
yeah,
the information department and the main atrium were the only places to get it so far. But Daisy was the one that told you about the system being put in place only recently.
Yeah.
mhm. I just know. We're gonna have to get in touch with Sony. Do you think he's still with Daisy?
Probably giving away company
And a
secrets.
shit-eating grin is gonna come across her face.
Let's be
Yes,
real. He's
what,
probably
what if he's just giving away
out of
company
there.
secrets now?
What? I don't understand what Sony has to do with this.
Well, I mean, we didn't update you, but because we haven't seen you since this morning.
I've been
You
busy.
remember that thing where that's okay, no worries. You know how Killian, myself, and Ava were potentially planning to introduce the two of them, get them acquainted, maybe hope that they can have a little thing.
Yes.
Well, we kind of pushed them in the right direction, as it were. And last Killian and I saw, they were still talking and hanging out.
It was smooching.
It was a job well done.
Smooching with
Killian, I need a picture or it never happened. I'm sorry.
Listen, you don't kiss and tell, okay? Bad etiquette.
Unless
They're
unless
all
it's in the
on
research division, which now has cameras.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Okay.
I am not liking where this is going.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I really want them to go find those tapes just to see the hour-long small
Oh.
talk.
No, okay, so above table, all Killian said was, or Ava said, was that proof or it didn't happen. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
Mhm.
Oh, ho, ho.
So, I don't know if they're still together, but if you're so suspicious of her, it wouldn't make sense for me to try and access his file and bring attention to the fact that Ava's file is suspiciously empty.
So here's an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you call him first before sending him the request to look at his file? Because
Detective.
knowing him, he's a little close guarded. You know, just a little bit. Maybe give him a heads up first
Mm-hmm.
and be like, hey, been noticing some errors in other files. Just want to check on yours. Part of my job. Not going to go through anything, just making sure that it's there.
As Max says this, she's looking directly at Killian with a stupid smirk on her face the whole time.
Ava's
You
typing
wipe that
the
damn
message.
smirk off your face.
Or what, Killian? Or what?
I'll tell your mother.
Did I miss something?
You are more than welcome to try and find out who that is.
I can make a quick call and
And
find out who that is real
sent.
quick.
What did
Huh?
Ava do?
Sent a message to Sony while they were bickering.
Asking for just the permission from the file.
Yeah, saying that in some of ours, there were disparity in information, and just wanted to check if his was the same or if it was fine.
Sony,
Not looking into the details.
Sony, you get
Emphasize.
that you get that message.
Sony says K,
Oh, it's done?
just the letter K.
All right,
There's more
so we
time.
got approval. Let's go.
I thought they would need more time.
Oh!
I didn't think it's been an hour yet.
Anyway, Ileana is going to go ahead and access
just run it again.
Sony's file.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
look. Asking for permission ahead of time. It's
Yeah.
almost as if Sonny
He
The
did,
cat
to be
man.
fair.
told us
you.
about this before.
Listen, what Sonny had told us is that it sends an option of 3 different choices. You can either deny it, you can immediately accept it, or you can call to discuss. And to be fair, didn't know what y'all were doing and didn't, for the sake of time, because I was dealing with said tabaxi, who had to restore himself to just have a conversation.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, you're insufferable. Anyway, she's gonna pull up the file.
Sony, you will get the request.
I hit
as a
accept.
notification. You hit accept immediately. Okay.
Yes.
Ileana, I need to know this. Actually, I need to know this from all of you except Sony. When that file comes up, how closely are you looking?
I'm looking.
So
So am
then I
I.
need everyone to roll me an investigation check minus Sony.
I did it with everybody else, frankly.
Investigation.
You got it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty decent. That's not bad.
18 BB.
I have an 18 as well.
Hold on.
Guidance.
Okay. Ava,
Love that.
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Max.
10.
Okay, good enough. So the file takes a little bit longer to process. So with almost everybody's, it took like 10 seconds to like load up and then come out. With Ava's, obviously, it just kind of instantly brought up. Sony's file is the most detailed of all of you.
Wait, what?
Mother's name, father's name, place of
I'm
birth.
sensing favoritism.
Literally everything you could possibly know about Sony is brought up.
How is his so much more details than ours? What the fuck?
'Cause Daisy
Mine
likes
isn't
him
even this
more.
detail. I don't necessarily think it's just Daisy. I think that this is somehow connected to the agency itself.
Well, here's what I'm thinking is that Sony probably has anybody else sat down with these people and given information?
No.
No.
How do we know he hasn't and isn't just made a friend and spilling his guts?
I'ma
Just
kill him.
based on the conversation that I had with him in the research area, talking to him about just having a basic human interaction was like pulling teeth. So
That's
Maybe
a
it's a
different
the
type
like
of human interaction. We're talking
I-
we're talking, doctor to patient confidentiality versus possible romantic tryst here. It is a completely different interaction. There's also
fair.
the chance that, and I'm going to whisper this, however, stage whispering. He's a fucking prince. I'm pretty sure, right? We all heard that. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure that as royalty, there comes a lot of information that probably has ease of access to.
Well, you will remember that the pocket deity you have did
Mhm.
say that he had been on the run for upwards of 5 years.
I'm sure, but
Mhm.
that still gives. I mean, hey, exactly. The pocket deity knows how long he's been on the run for. Who else? That means anybody could know a lot about this person. Hell,
Mm.
our Dracula friend here is a part of a group who has a bounty on his head to come home, to bring him home. Like, he's famous.
Fair.
As they're talking about this, Ileana also closes down the file just for the sake of Sony's privacy. In case any other agents are meandering by.
Probably a good idea.
Speaking of, did anybody other than the bartender notice this whole thing happen?
It is starting to get to evening time. You guys will notice the place is starting to fill up slightly. It's still in the process of people wandering in, so it's not really too crowded, and no one's really paying specific attention to you. And no one's really come to the bar yet. It's mostly people getting food. The bartender is like, you'll notice he is preparing some stuff ahead of time. Like, he sees people coming in and he's starting to get things ready. This way he can handle the dinner rush. But no one's really come up yet.
Do I notice Ileana looking paranoid?
Let me ask this. Is Ileana looking like checking to see who's looking, or is Ileana just doing a quick scan of the room?
She's looking to see who's looking. She wants to know if there is anyone paying the group a direct attention.
Max, what's your passive perception?
Not very high. It's a 12.
All right, 12 is good enough. You will notice that she has definitely been looking over her back.
Okay. Why don't we go someplace and have a more private chat about this as a group?
Ava, didn't you want to get a drink first?
Yeah, because I feel like be a little bit more enjoyable around drinks. Yeah.
The bartender
Barkeep.
will the bartender will come up and go, "As long as you bring me back the glasses, you may take whatever wherever. But one
Oh,
drink."
you are a saint, sir.
Yes, Max.
Do you have like cans or bottles of
Yeah.
beer
I feel like that would be easier.
that I can purchase and take with me or something?
So, if you're going to drink the beer at the bar, it's free. If you need to take the cans with you, it will be about 4 silver, and I will give you a 6-pack.
Cool. I put down a gold.
2 6-packs it is.
2 6-packs, and you can keep the change.
Thank you very much. And he will take.
Ileana is
your-
also going to slide 3 gold pieces as well across the bar for letting them go outside.
Unnecessary, but thank you very much. Make sure both of you
No.
take your take the gold out of the inventory.
Yep.
He will bring up the 2 6-packs to Max. Pretty cold. Definitely not
nice.
like frigid, but not room temp either. And then each of you can order your drink, except Killian, who will just get a refill on his Bloody Mary.
Exactly.
Expecting Sony to join us whenever he wants.
Have you made the decision where?
Yeah, I'm taking them up to my room.
Ah,
Cool.
okay. So
Very cool.
So Max has offered to bring you to his nice secret lair.
Oh well.
Ava has sent the message to Sony to join when he's ready. And that, my friends, is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh.
Lots of suspicion being cast, lots of information gathered, some friendships started, and yeah, that was fun. That was cool. So we will pick this up again next week, where we will see what you guys get from your little team meeting.
Yay!
So good job today, everybody, and anyone who's still watching, thank you. We will see you next time.